Sure.
Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. All right. So a little bit of a catch up. Last time we played, which was 2 weeks ago, we began the session with Chester and Lantix in the hotel, and Lantix got a letter pushed under the door with Havorta's card inside. The letter also said that the seer in Port Phobos wished to meet you, and you and Chester decided to leave. The rest, I think, Gwendeth and Makra decided to rent a room for a week for George, who's still rather drugged and confuddled. And Grildar, what did Grildar get up to? I believe it was a lot of just sorting stuff out, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
And you also were told by Randall that he, before all of what occurred, that he had actually bought Chester he said, unique house in Mizatatan.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave you the keys, I believe, or gave you the letter to get in.
Yep, that he did.
Yes, and that was when you all met up with Makra, who said that his children may be on Hunter's Island. You guys sorted out a ride across through parts of the sea over to Hunter's Island, where you beached and explored. And for once, no offense, Gwendeth, but you actually rolled a good roll on your survival and led everyone through the jungles and the forests of Hunter's Island towards a tomb, which had obvious evidence of people passing by. Makra broke the chain that was keeping the trapdoor locked, and you guys headed down into this tomb. And after a little bit of exploration, you came across a bunch of Phoeboan rebellions unloading coffins. Well, not hundreds, but nearly 100 of coffins. They immediately attacked. You guys defeated them, and Gwendeth got a new bow from the captain. And Lantix set his beep beep boop beep boop. Can't remember the name of what it was called, but I'm going to call it beep beep boop. And to intimidate the sailors, and you guys tied them up, left them on the deck while you explored the rest of the tomb. You headed back away from the cave, up into the tomb, and that's where we ended the session. Alright, so guys, currently around you...
You missed the bit where we acquired a pirate ship.
I never...
and we named it. And
I don't remember this. I don't remember...
Wait, we named it? What did we name it?
We didn't, but, you know.
Boaty McBoatface?
Yeah,
we did name it, yeah. Boaty McBoatface.
We're not naming it Boaty McBoatface. I've beaten that one.
Adrian, you do the recap next week. Make some notes.
Alright, well... Okay, so you guys are currently in the area that I explained last time. It's got these shelving units built into the stone, rough, and there are skeletons on all of these rough stone kind of shelving. And also in the centre, some Phoeboan crates with supplies. I think you guys have cracked open some, and there are supplies in them, like foodstuffs, salt, that kind of the usual stuff to last a long time. There's a door to your south, a big wooden door that seems to be recently built. And that door looks sturdy, and it's got a ring handle. There's a little alcove to your southwest filled with barrels and crates.
Mm-hmm. I believe we checked this door, but I don't remember the results from last time.
Okay, well, I don't think you did. I think we literally ended as you got here.
Alright, well, then I would like to check the door and listen.
Alrighty, alright, you walk up to it. Can you roll a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
As he's doing that, can I get, I'll go, Chester, I'm really tight around about here, can you give us a bit of a rub?
Well, I'm going to let Rocket control Chester, so...
Well, that's bullshit. I vote that I should roll Chester, and then he does it.
Just so you guys know, you can use your inspirations out of combat if you wish to, like, spend some of the inspiration points on restoring some of your hit points, etc.
Don't worry about the inspiration. I've got plans for inspiration.
How are you feeling?
I am around 25 out of 65. But I've not got a rage, so it's actually 25.
Are you reading the chat? Because he's healed you.
Oh, now? Oh, I think I'm sound now, actually. I was.
Seeing as Todd snaked me, I'll snake him back.
That's not nice.
As long as you're not snaking my cry in the process, I'm all good.
If he gets me back up to 4, he can snake me as much
Look
as
at
he
this,
wants.
Arnie. Look at this, right? I use a 3rd level spell slot for Cure Wounds and I roll an 11. Or an 8 on Sunday, every time.
Yeah.
Now look at
you're
him.
not Chester Decker.
Get
That
up
22
level.
was pretty fucking tasty. That's got me to 60 out of 65, that is.
Alright, cool. So you guys, Chester spends some time giving Makra a back rub, applying some aromatic oils to his flesh, stitching up some of the wounds with the magic infused in those oils.
I thought we discussed where the curtain's supposed to end.
First you put on the lube.
And then you close the curtain.
Alright, so with your perception check, Grildar, beyond the door you can't hear anything except for a distant clanking. Very distant, very faint.
Well, there's something in the distance, but it's quite a ways off. I don't think we'll overhear it too much, and I'll just try and pull the door open.
Alright, the door opens with a slight creak.
That's like a medium creak.
Revealing a corridor in front of you, and with your dark vision you can see rooms stacked with stone sarcophagus. Sarcophagi? Yeah. And,
Who's sucking off a guy? What?
wow, is that what you heard? Your mind went straight there.
You just said suck off a guy.
Sarcophagi. I mean, I really want to de-inspire you right now. And what you can see is a rather burnished bronze-looking skeleton atop a table. Gwendef and Grildar, both of you notice the table itself is covered in runes that you can read. They're dwarvish.
What does it say?
Here
What is
lies
the
the descendants of the noble family, the Ironbloods.
Ooh.
On the other side, it says, he who shall absorb all magic will be resistant to elements. So it's a 2-sided table. And you see it's got like several cylinders at the bottom that you could probably turn.
Ah, so this is where you kept it, huh? Good to know.
However,
what?
to everyone else who can read Dwarvish, you can also read this and see it. But to Gwendif and Grodard, the runes glow.
Let's go and have a look to see if there's anything left. Might as well bring it back while I'm here.
Okay.
I'll walk up.
Right, so Gwendef and Grodar, you walk in and you can feel the power in here. However, Lantix, because of your arcane attunement to spells and the weave, the nexus of and the ley lines, you do feel slight brimming power, but because you guys are from a dwarvish heritage, it feels powerful in here. It feels like sanctuary, like holy, nearly, but like it's brimming with power just on the edge.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look to see if there's anything anything left that I should take back to the mansion.
Alright, so you walk towards the table. There's something odd about the skeleton. It's a human skeleton, but it's covered in something like it looks like burned metal to you. Each of the sarcophagus you notice has a name like relating to your descendants, particularly your mother's descendants. From pre-God King, so pre-invasion.
Yep.
However, the table is more interesting because of the runes. Is anyone?
Yeah, I'll just go and have a look to see if there's anything more that seems important. Otherwise, I'll go and see if I can open up some of the compartments, see if there's still anything left.
Alright, so you go to open some of the compartments, and can you do me a favour and make a intelligence saving throw?
Alright, so there we go.
Exactly what you needed. Alright, so can you do me a favour and roll a d100?
Yeah.
And now roll me 2d4. Just gonna look that one up. Nice. Okay, so everyone notices this. As Grilda goes to move some of the compartments, the runes leech straight to his flesh. Immediately, Grildar, you feel like a burning sensation in your palm as all the runes coalesce into a burning kind of... It's not heat, it's more like magical infusion. And then it travels up your wrist, imprinting a runic tattoo. Up the middle of your forearm, 4 sigils of the same dwarvish rune. You have 4 charges of absorb elements. Once you use them, they're gone.
Okay, nice.
You have to tap. You have to use like a normal. You have to tap the rune to use it. Done.
Okay. Well,
Now you notice the other half of the cylinders are still complete. The ones that say, "Here lies the descendants of the royal family, Ironblood, the noble family."
yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that the items that we distributed came from here and they've already been taken.
Yeah.
I just want to check if there's anything else. Since, well, we might need it a lot soon, but we don't need to be in this state for that.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything? As you see, Grildar gain an arcane tattoo.
I was just keeping an eye out on this tunnel.
Okay,
Yeah, I do want to go and have a look at the big sarcophagus that's to the east.
Yeah, okay, so Lantix, you can see that it looks like an old sculpture. It's covered in like moss and like. And as you approach Grildar, you don't even with your passive, you don't even need that much passive perception to notice that it's been tampered with. There's scrape marks over it, and there's a discarded crowbar in the corner. However, it looks like they were unsuccessful.
I'll go now to see if I can find whose this is.
Okay. This is the matriarch of the Ironblood family. Her name is Freynar. But the date is difficult to determine. There's no date or anything like that. It just says matriarch Ironblood Freynar.
Okay.
You've heard of this before. Back on Hunter's Island, there would have been tombs from all of the royal families, including the Green Ridges.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's at all, and they haven't managed to destroy it, I don't want to mess with it further, so I'll just leave it be.
Alrighty. Okay, so anyone else?
I'm not going to touch his family tomb.
Yeah, I feel a bit rude at that point, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll let them know what I've seen and suggest that we move along to see what else is making the sound.
Is this where everyone's like nobility's tombs are kept, or is it just your family?
No, to be Grilda, you know that for example, ever since the God King's reign, burial isn't a thing.
Yeah, these days, as you all know, things are just, what do I know, thrown out to sea, burned.
Yeah, burned. Cremation.
I mean, makes sense, right? Return them to the throne, burn their body. Good method.
That's not quite what I had in mind when you'd return something to the earth. I didn't really do that as a whole. Anyway, never mind. It certainly makes life easier.
I would like to listen in on this door because I have very high perception.
Go ahead. Make a roll. Okay, so you definitely hear clanking. That's about it.
I convey what I hear, even though probably everyone else can also hear it.
Yeah, I did mention that a bit before when we were at the previous door, remember?
I do remember that, but I wanted to assure you that it's still there.
Yeah, I can hear that.
It's still there, Grelda. The clanking, it's there.
I'll just sigh and go to open the door.
Alright, so what's everyone's passive perception? You forgetting.
15.
I'm a ranger, so it's 11.
Alright, cool.
14.
Cool.
Alright, it's 10.
You go to open the door. It's the same sort of new wooden door that's been put into this tomb. And as it opens inwards, it does let out a creak.
Also, interesting that they seem to be shipping so many sarcophagi if they're not meant to be used, don't you think?
I think it's much more interesting that they're somewhere in your family's tomb.
I'll just shake my head and look at Lantix.
It's certainly odd. It's not a common practice.
Yeah, I wonder where those were headed.
Do they hold that practice in Thebe? I believe that's where they were from. Or going to? I can't remember.
Not really sure.
So what are you
I
after?
think so. Whether or not Thebaans still do burial. Or whether it's outlawed across the...
It's outlawed across the Empire because of certain undead threats, but Thebaans are meant to cremate, but you don't really know because in the last 10 years they've been very rebellious. They could be doing anything really behind the Empire's back, but they're meant to. They're meant to have public cremations just like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, it could be really. I'm not sure what. We've got some various reports, so it might be worth looking into, or at least reporting to the authorities to further investigate.
Perhaps so. I would guess smuggling.
That might be true as well. Although, why not just playing crates? That would be much less suspicious, given the circumstances.
Perhaps less suspicious, but people get jittery about disturbing coffins, so maybe less likely to be searched.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Anyway, shall we?
Yeah, in front of you, Grildar and Grendev sees a big steel metal, like just this huge door, and it's got like a cover of some sort of precious metal over the front. It depicts a dwarf wielding an axe in each hand. Splitting the door and pushing it open would break the female dwarf warrior in the middle. It doesn't seem to have any handles either.
Right. Well, shall we? And I'll walk up. I'll try and see if there's a way to pull on it or push on it.
Yeah, pushing on it definitely gives way slightly. At that moment, you do notice with your passive perception the clanking has stopped.
Okay. Looks like something might be waiting for us on the other side. Let's be wary.
Left side Grilda, I'll take the right side. This is a 2-dwarf door.
Okay, so you both walk up to the door?
Yeah. And I'll put my hand on and push.
Yep, doing
Right.
the pushing.
Can everyone roll initiative in position where you would have been?
There's a fight coming up, can't believe it.
No, I know, right?
Oh, look at that that dwarven
Why
initiative.
does he always wait till I play D&D to have a shit, you dirty bastard?
What are you talking about?
It's cat.
Oh, he's talking about his cat.
So you need to get yourself one of these. That's just like, hello. Much better.
It's way too hot to have a cat on your lap.
Oh, he's on my desk. He's just lying against me.
Alright.
I'm greatly enjoying not living in the attic anymore. It is
Oh,
very
wow.
nice and cool.
Well then.
Alright, so we'll go with Grildar. Currently surprised, so
What?
you didn't know they were there, correct?
We knew they
We
were
heard
making the
them.
noise.
We heard clanking.
So, alright, so let me tell you, they heard you stepped over an alarm spell, so they're definitely waiting to ambush you.
Oh, yeah, I'm not expecting them to be surprised, but
It's not like we are surprised.
That's what I mean, like, you're definitely
I'm
surprised.
pretty sure we said before we walked through the door as well, like, yeah, get ready for a fight.
Fair enough. Okay, so Grildar, as the door swings open in front of you, there is a table with a corpse on, its stomach open, intestines splayed out. Behind that, you see a half-orcish figure with a long trench coat. In her hand seems to be a vial, like a fat bottom vial, and she's getting ready to hurl it at you guys. And behind them, her, is Makrar's wife with a huge warhammer in her palm.
alright. Could you open the door?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's disconcerting.
Makra, do you want your wife dead or undead?
Re-dead.
Do I recognize the body at all?
The body, no, just seems to be of a random human.
Remembering the token of what you've got for my wife. Let's see what she looks like.
You don't want to see it. You don't. you don't want to see it.
She's got the worst with death, is what you're going to say.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, you don't want to see it.
Nice.
Jesus Christ, that went down on you.
Oh God! Hell. Right, Grildo, it's your turn.
Yep. So I have many movements. So I'll run around them to get over here.
Okay.
Disarm a vial.
And then I'll cast Sword Burst.
Disarm a
I've
vial.
never seen someone cast that spell.
Oh, she's not right. Alright, and then the Doctor.
Octa.
Fucking hell, they both rolled 4s. Alright, they literally both rolled 4s. Alright, so they both take 12 damage, I'm assuming.
That is correct.
Alright, so as you cast it, the Doctor herself looks much more, like, harmed by the spell. However, Zinda just kind of shrugs it off as it slices through her. She lets out a growl. In the corner, as you move further in the shadows of the far corner of the wall, you see Makrar's children huddled up, looking quite scared.
Okay. Where about is that the two little scribbles?
Yeah, the ones that don't, don't have tokens. Yeah.
Where's their initiative?
In the GM layer. Alright, so
I would like to point out that I'm sure my dexterity modifier is higher, and I would have won the tiebreaker.
she's got 17. What do you have?
The
No,
17?
22.
Yeah, she has a 17.
Oh, yeah, she has 17
Oh, in
damage.
dexterity, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, she beats me out. I'm a shit ranger.
Hilarious.
Right, so the Doctor launches forward this, what looks like vial of fat, and it just splashes down near the entrance, covering the entire ground here.
Told you to disarm her.
I mean, no.
Basically, she cast the grease spell.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
Yep.
You can jump, you fatty.
I feel like I can actually jump that quite easily.
Yeah, that's just a
Yeah.
10-foot jump. You can jump that easily.
Alright, and then she ducks, takes cover behind the table. Literally goes down. Alright, Gwendeth.
Cast a spell.
Holy shit,
Oh.
no way.
That is not Zephyr Strike.
Is this the first time?
Yep.
Are you
I
casting
cast
a Diablo?
Spike Growth.
I fucking hate that spell.
Centered on my dear friend, Ironblood.
Oh, you
So
know,
it's basically in the entire room.
it will affect him as well.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not gonna move, right? So,
20-foot radius, yeah?
yep.
Like that.
It's a radius.
Oh, whoops.
It's twice that size.
I can't seem to delete the goddamn fucking...
I'm sure the alchemist would rather get away from Grilda than Grilda from the alchemist, so...
I think it's at least like this, but I think it needs to be 1 square more.
Yeah.
Alright, yep, okay, we get it.
It's big.
Alright, is there anything else?
Yeah, I hide behind Macro, and then my turn.
Okay, so... Oh, could I have that circle back if you...
I mean, I deleted it, so no. I can't change sizes on them, so it needs to be like another 2 squares, but I can't do that because I'm restricted to drawing within the confines of this room. So literally, you have to do it.
I'm not good with shapes.
Just click draw shape and hold Alt Shift. Or you can reuse that one if you want.
Yes, please. I can't do it because it's lagging too much.
Roll 20, lagging. Shut up.
So can you at least make it the right size?
It's currently egg-shaped.
It's currently also like way smaller than it should be.
20-foot radius, yeah?
Yep. Centered on Macra, so it's not covering the children.
Not macro.
Oh yeah, I grilled it.
Yeah, that's the right size.
I'm sorry, I sort of expect our barbarian to be right in the middle of things, but that's not happening right now.
Turn, yeah.
There you go.
Definitely more tanky than me as well.
Yeah.
Alright. So, can you do me a favour and roll me... I'm going to go with 4d4, Gwendith?
That would be 2 spaces.
Yeah. Someone's about to move through 2 spaces.
That's 13 damage they
Ouch. Yeah, he just climbs through it, blood coursing through his calves. He gets here. He gets 1 more square.
Does he make a dex save for the grease?
Oh yeah, fuck.
Slips on the grease into the spike growth.
I never see people use spike growth. I think it's a fantastic spell.
The best thing about spike growth is just dragging someone around the edges while you're grappling them.
Well, there we are then. That's what's happening now.
Right, so the Phoebo guard appears, shield in hand, goes for a heavy strike with his heavy spear, and Macro, you just managed to dodge out the way, and then he thrusts back, and then goes for a second swipe along the corridor to hit you in the head. You duck, and it scrapes across the stone, kicking up sparks. Alright, nice. So Lantix.
Maybe recklessly, he will step forward.
Oh.
Pull back his fist. Summon a hard light gauntlet.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And chug him 3 times in the guts.
It's literally a power fist from Fallout.
And I have no idea how to set this spell up to actually roll it properly, because it's 3 attacks with different damages each time.
Seems like the goblin left the bugbear behind, but the bugbear hasn't left the goblin behind.
Well, that's some good rolls to hit.
Yeah, that's damage, extra damage on the second one. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh,
this is amazing.
I've just smashed his anus.
Oh.
That's extra damage on the third one.
I actually think you rolled a crit on that one, that third one. You rolled a 20.
Nice, even better than.
Why didn't it come up though?
No, I didn't. He rolled a 19.
Did he? Oh, it says 20.
Yeah, 19.
It says 19 plus 3 plus 5.
Oh yeah, disappoint. So
weird.
It
Mine says
is
20 plus 3.
30 force damage.
Yeah, okay, you blow him away and his midriff separates from his legs. As he goes flying into the spike growth, gets caught on it, and you just see all the glistening blood drip down all of the spikes.
What a kill now.
Yeah, I mean, you did use it as a 3rd level slot, so not even that.
Well, it is a 3rd level spell, so I didn't have much choice in
That
that.
is a cool spell.
Right,
I like it.
Macro.
Not much I can do now. Fucking spike growth and everything.
Well, you can do a long jump. Don't be a baby.
I'm in a long jump into the spike growth though.
I just go through it and then just be a man.
Jump over the grease and just take the spike growth.
What am I gonna do? I want to use a javelin, but maybe we'll throw one, aren't I? Because it's gonna. I've already got my titan wall out.
If you jump over the grease and go into this spear, and then go onto the table. That's the only. You only have to go through 1 square.
Alright then, yeah. I'll start there then. Go 1, 2, and then I can jump. How far? Long jump for 20 strength.
20
feet.
All the way onto the table.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll just land on the table.
Yeah, you land on the table. Zinda looks up at you, growling.
And the dumbass went prone.
You creepy bastard. And then, yeah, let's just twat Zinda.
You're actually gonna hit her? Okay.
Yeah, die you and.
Wait, do you have enough movement? 1, 2.
Actually, I made a retroactive that. I want to start using the Berserker Battle Axe. It's called to me this combat, so I'm going to throw. I'm going to fucking belt her there instead. 15.
After 26, she's
You're
prone.
not right. You're not actually within range.
I've got motherfucking reach.
Do you?
He does.
So.
The weirdest fucking racial ability.
It's fucking ace, isn't it?
It's like an orangutan, basically.
Yeah.
It's just weird because the regular bugbears don't have it.
Right. Let me check her AC. Right, yep, you hit her.
12 magical. So I'll have that undead fiend.
Right.
And I'll belt her again. 12. Is she prone?
No.
Well, I thought she takes cover behind a table. How would she not be prone?
The doctor took cover behind the table, not Zinda.
Oh.
That's why it was like,
I thought
pretty sure you're not near your wife.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? Like, your wife.
So this is still reach as well, though. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess it is. Still 10 feet, yeah. So, and then the second one, she brings up her warhammer and parries your... And in the background, you hear your children screaming, "No!"
Know when I hit her, or know when when she deflected the attack?
When you go to hit her.
Alright, yeah, they're gonna have to. They're gonna need a lot of therapy. Good thing we've got a pirate ship to sell.
Alright, Chester Decker.
Chester whips out his quill flute, plays
So happy you
a
said that.
plays a little ditty on it, and pins the tail on Macra's wife.
Alright.
It's alright, mate. She's undead. You can call her a donkey.
Fuck me, even with advantage, she rolls a 69. A 6 and a 9. Alright, so is that fairy fire, I'm assuming?
That is indeed fairy fire, yeah.
In some cultures, pinning the tail on someone else's wife is seen as uncivilized.
Alright, so with your passive perception, Grilda, you notice that the thing on the table begins to move. Its hand grips on the side of the table.
McCraw, get that one.
And then this guard
We can get it to start attacking us yet.
moves here and then throws a javelin at Macra.
Oh, bitch.
What's your AC?
15, I want to say.
Well, it's cool.
Yeah.
He rolled minimum damage. It hits you in the thigh for 3 piercing damage.
Ah!
Alright, and then he backs
It's more Ace Ventura at that point. It's just. Ah! But not much past that.
Okay, so Zinda, on her turn, shouts at you, Macra, and says, "They're safer here! They're safer here!" Steps up on the table.
Looks like it.
Goes for 1 attack against... And then she turns to Grilda, and Grilda, you feel like something settle upon you, like darkness, just like a very sickening sensation, as she makes you her ventral target. And then she turns...
Does she have reach to reach McCraw as well?
She's a bugbear.
Yes, she does.
She's
Not
literally
good
like
in
that.
the sound block.
Yep.
I'm just asking.
She recklessly attacks, crits Macra.
You're not a barbarian, you bitch.
She fucking well is. Before that, she does rage, so she grows in size.
She's not a fucking. Whoa, this is bollocks.
And she just cleaves you on top of your head for 9 plus 8, so she rolled minimum damage on the first. So
He's literally just copied my character sheet here, Renzi. This is scary
So
because
you
I'm not
take
going to reaches.
So you take 17 bludgeoning damage from the first one.
For fuck's sake, I've got no rage.
And even then, she screams at you, "We don't need to do this now!" Goes for another reckless attack. And misses you as you dodge out of the way.
Oh,
Yes,
what an
got
advantage.
Before we continue, can Grildor make a wisdom saving throw? What about that?
16?
Yep. Alright, yep. So you, like that darkness and curse settles over you. You feel your muscles clench up, but then you push through it. Alright, so Grilda, your turn.
Grildor, move! And I'm
Next to
looking
you,
for like the space to your left.
next to you, Grildar, the doctor's going, no, it must continue, and she picks a card out of her pocket, and she's looking at one of the cards, and she's going, no, we can't die here. Everyone will die if we die here. And she looks towards the cards and goes, kill them all!
I'm going to keep on using Old Faithful, and I will sword burst and hit the one that's on the table as well.
Are you
if I can.
fucking kidding me? Did you just roll 2 8s?
No, I rolled an 8 plus 5 and a 3.
Oh,
So
I
get
forgot
my
you had,
bonus.
yeah. Alright, so Zitindar passes. And the doctor passes.
And the corpse on the table.
Uh-huh.
That's a dexterity saving throw, and he's prone, so that's with disadvantage, Liam.
Yeah, he ain't ever... I don't need wild 2. Yeah, rolled a 13. I'll put that to GM now. But yes, rolled a 13, so the corpse takes how much?
16.
16 force damage.
Is it like one of those things that they take half or not? Or do they just take none?
No, it's half. It's for nothing. No half.
Alright, cool.
Since it's a cantrip.
Actually, Grildor, stay where you are. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wasn't going to move through the spike growth. Thanks, bro.
It's good. Your spark growth would hit a lot less than the swing coming upward.
Just miss me then, you twat.
I can't. It doesn't say that.
All
I can't. But the line works, so I can put.
Alright, so...
That's my turn.
Yep. The doctor stands up Oh, fuck, literally.
Oh, was she actually prone?
Yeah.
She should have had disadvantage on her deck save as well then.
Alright, that's true.
I didn't say she went prone. She kind of like ducked behind the the.
Wait, you know, it's a table and she's ducking behind it, which is prone. Like,
It's all right. All right, yeah, she takes the damage.
lawyered.
Totally lawyered. She brings something out of her. Oh, how many hits has she taken out? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so also with your passive perception, you notice her braces go from kind of glowing green to an amber, and it seems to happen whenever she's hit. And then she stands and just goes to shank you. She's trying like throw bombs because fucking
Bitch.
Prison alchemist coming up.
Yep. She does actually get you. Is there anything you want to do about it?
I don't have anything to do with
She
that.
rolls max damage. She rolls 6 piercing damage and she just stabs you in the side.
What is this, Sivo's sister?
Alright. Yep, so Gwendef, your turn.
I'm really uncomfortable with this. This is super political and like a marriage situation. I'll just shoot Makra's wife. And then I'm gonna shoot Makra's wife after declaring her my prey.
Alright.
Twice. With advantage.
Nope. With straight roll.
Why is she reckless attack though?
Nope, in the corner you see a wave of energy come from one of Makra's daughters as she brings her palm out and you see a yellow glowing eye on her palm. And your arrow just seems to like warble.
God, that fucking... I'm bringing back martial punishment after that. Yeah, it's still only fucking normal hit as well. She's fairy fine. Why does fucking advantage stack? God damn it.
Yep, both hit anyway.
Makes my piss boil.
Where's my Slayer's extra damage? Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's the damage for it?
Doesn't matter.
Where's my Slayer's?
Don't matter
Oh, there
for
it is.
shit.
Oh, 6 max roll.
Nice. Yeah, the arrow sinks, both of them sink into her stomach. She just falls to one knee.
And then I move backwards, because there's a scary bugbear, and I end my turn.
Yep. Alright. Lantix.
I will fling a firebolt at the alchemist.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, fuck it. No, I should have. No, I shouldn't.
You should have what?
Just hard like needles.
Oh yeah, alright, so you fire this firebolt
What
and
is that damage?
it goes wide.
Oh, it's not even rolling the right damage.
2d10.
Yes, I am a hedge magic guy.
Ah. Okie dokie, so is it your turn?
No. It's not. I guess the defense drone can take a shot. And shoots.
Just shoots the wall.
Yeah. And I guess that's my
It's like bad AI in a video game. It's just like facing the wrong way and just going.
Alright, so Macro in the
Shit will
corner.
immediately to its side.
In the corner, you do notice your daughters are moving along the wall towards the door, like shimmying across the wall.
Right. Which one is it with the psionic abilities?
You don't even know your own daughters.
I can't remember which one's which for the powers.
This, I'm just buying time so I can check it.
Remember which one's which.
Mimu.
So Mimu's the younger one,
Yeah.
so she's a psionic.
Yep.
Psi powers, and then Fisk is the older one. She's just a grumpy one, isn't she?
Yeah, the grumpy bully.
Oh, fuck me, notes.
Grumpy. Alright, I've got notes now. Cool, right, there's no point in me attacking recklessly because even with 3 sources of advantage, the 1 disadvantage negates it fucking all.
No one's giving you disadvantage.
No, well, that's just, there's... I thought, Mimu, you said that she was doing...
Yeah, only on one person. Which was the person attacking her mother. At that moment, she could use a reaction. So she used it on...
so she's going to do it the once, right, okay then. Yeah, well, I've got advantage on it then, haven't I? Because it's verified anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so I'll do a big swing. I'm going to do it like that, so I'm not hitting Grildo. If you say it hits the... I don't want to hit the body on the table, but if you say it hits the body on the table, it hits the body on the table.
Nope.
So, does it?
Nope.
No, right, okay. So, big swing, versatile, 2 hands on the battle axe, 28, nice. That's on, go from left to right.
Right.
And then we're missing the one in the middle, and then that's on the scientist, 18.
Alright, she uses a shield spell to... She brings up her left hand, and you manage to bonk, hit the arcane barrier.
Well, shit. I think that's me done. Yeah, because I can't big... Can I big swing twice, actually?
Nope.
No, yeah, I can't massive swing twice.
I think it is an action to do.
Yeah, it is an actual action to do. It's not an attack action. Yeah, I may as well. I don't know why. There's no point in big swing, and then I can just attack them 2 individually.
That is correct.
That's me done.
That's why you
I
only
like big
attack with the
swing,
big
okay.
things.
Alright, so Chester Decker.
I guess he just starts shouting at Mrs. Ra. It's like, the sun is going down. The sun is going down. And he tells her to calm down.
Oh no. Okay.
I hate this. I hate every bit about this.
Oh man, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work?
No,
Shame.
she passes.
Oh, I guess she's raging, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, does it work?
No, I wasn't even taking account for that. She just rolled really high.
Passed a wisdom saving.
She had to put up with Macra, so she's very good at this sort of thing.
I guess he'll explanabrag for Grildor.
Yeah, Grildar, you're defeating the enemies the wrong way. Stab him in the neck. And at that moment, the corpse on the table just stands up, looks blankly around the room. And she looks up, the doctor goes, "No! You weren't meant to rise yet!" And then, with its intestines hanging out, looks down at Grildar, kind of like falls towards you off the table, and slumps here. So, Macra, you get an attack opportunity.
Yeah,
It's also entered spike growth.
That it did.
Alright.
So that's 2 damage. Let's all have a moment of silence for this pitiful spike growth.
Alright.
I like how we can do up to 8 damage though. That's nuts.
Yeah, when Todd played a ranger once, he just put it in front of an army of zombies and skeletons I put towards Rocket. And
They'll just kill themselves.
Yeah, they all just killed themselves, and I was like, "Fuck you, Todd." Right, so then the zombie-like creature goes to attack Grodar. Alright, your AC, the first one, you managed to bring your shield round and block it. The second one, however, looks like it's going to hit. And,
yeah, that's nothing I can do.
yep,
So.
deals 11 bludgeoning damage as its fist finds your face, and blood immediately begins to pour down from your nose.
Oh,
Alright, the guard here,
bitch.
6. Can you roll? Oh no, it's going to stand there and take the dodge action.
I forgot he was here.
Yeah, Zinda takes a step forward here and just says, "Macross, stop this now!" She will... Oh yeah, she gets health back. Forgot about that. And then she swings at you, Macro.
Mm-hmm.
Does this recklessly. Alright, the first one hits for 13 bludgeoning damage. And the next one you just managed to dodge by ducking.
Right. Not raging. Fucking sucks.
Girl doll.
Yeah, I'm really, really annoyed at this pesky doctor now, so she's gonna take a little trip with her vision.
Oh, Void Light. Alright. Can you do me a favour as well when you cast Void Light? Can you make a D100 check?
Sure, hello, Arlene.
Alright, you're good actually. As you cast it, you do feel those whispers in the back of your mind. And and it just fades away. But as you cast it, let's roll her a con save.
Yeah, but probably in Griller's mind, he's completely oblivious that that's not part of the normal magic.
Yep, you hit. And as the light settles on her, she screams.
Good.
And you see the bracers glow red, and they begin zzzz, and she goes, "Ah!" And then uses a reaction to face Macra and fires out a beam of force damage from her.
Alright then, Black Panther. What the fuck is this bullshit?
Macra, can you make a dexterity saving throw?
Can I see it coming?
Yes.
Yes.
Advantage then. For fuck's sake!
Nice.
I'm on fucking +2 to my dex save as well.
Shit. So you take 3 force damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you see her bracers go zzz, down to normal colour again.
God, they'd be fucking ace on me with how much damage I take. Alright, -3.
Right. Fucking hell. The doctor can't... You've really trapped the goddamn doctor. Like, Ron can't do shit.
She can run, and she'd only take an attack of opportunity from Grilda, because I only get my reach on my turn.
Yeah.
And
multiple spaces of spike row.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
She does. She disengages from Macra.
Yes, how many d4s?
You get to roll. You get to roll 64. No, 2. Yeah, 2, 4, 64.
Okay, this is 4 and this is 2.
Ouch.
14 damage.
Okay, and with her fast hands, she will take a potion.
She's a fucking rogue.
No, she's an alchemist, but they have fast hands to take potions.
Oh, cool.
Right.
And do other things.
Yeah, or like, you use an item, etc, etc. But anyway, that was her turn. Gwendeth.
I shoot the mother of those children in the corner.
Yeah, who are now, like, easing their way out towards the door, or trying.
Did you reckless attack this turn, or...?
She did.
And the children can't see me, so I assume they can't interfere this time.
No, they cannot.
She gets 2 Dragon Slayers.
Youch.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Oh, that's a 17.
That's a hit as well.
And Slayer's Prey.
Does Slayer's plays?
Yeah, it also crits.
Slayer's Prey damage get doubled as well?
Yep.
Yeah, because it's on the first
does.
hit, so that's 4.
Oh my god, you're a beast. Fucking hell, that's a lot of damage. However, when your arrow hits, it does sink into the flesh, but you, of course, realise that being raging and the undead flesh seem to be withstanding a lot of the damage that you're firing at.
I mean, I'm still gonna murder her at some point, so it's fine. I'll just wait a turn.
Oh yeah, you know what we said we were going to remember that I need to make wisdom saving throws, so I don't go into a blind fury. Definitely not been doing that.
That's your prerogative. I will remind you now from now on.
Right, so how many have I taken? I'll just do 2 for now.
Yeah, you're blind. You're berserk.
Yeah, I will, man.
So really, you've let's roleplay this. You've really got no capacity to talk to her anyway.
Yeah. I'm in a blind rage.
Right, yeah.
Do I get the benefits of rage being in this blind? No.
Nope, it's the first time. You just go berserk. Alright, Lantix.
Alright, move forward a little bit. Just because I like fucking with this guy, I'll cast a Hard Like Nails.
No, it's basically another fucking spike growth, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. See the little giggle. Is it a 10-foot square, yeah?
Yep.
Whereabouts are you using that?
I'll put it down on the map.
Oh, nice. Oh, you fucker.
And then I'll defense drone him as well.
But yeah.
14? Yeah.
14 misses.
Ooh.
I'm probably going to end up killing Macross children with it, but...
No. Just so you know, they are actually beyond that. I just haven't bothered to move them.
Well,
Where are they now?
Because that affects my turn. Curse you, Liam.
I'm trying to move them, but I can't. Alright. I will draw where they are. There you go. Alright. Macra.
I can't just tackle all the weapons. Blind rage. I wanted to throw a javelin at her, which is annoying. Never mind. Two swings at baby mama, then I reckon.
Yeah, you have
30,
to.
crit, nice.
You have to. You can't attack anyone else.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's...
That's crit though. Crit with shit damage roll.
Yep.
120.
Yep, so you slash into her chest. She's roaring now, like, absolutely fucking angry with you. She just
That's
says...
some piss poor damage.
She just shouts at you and says, "Fine! This is for the best! They stay here or they die!"
Okay. Very, very final solution of you.
You have a feeling there's something going on that you don't know, but you wouldn't know actually, you're berserk. So, Chester.
He moves up a bit, pops his head round the door. Children, don't you want to listen to Uncle Chester's latest book? And he reads them a little bedtime story.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, they go straight to sleep.
The
Both of them.
the original audiobook. Chester.
Wow, yeah, that worked.
That's my turn.
I mean, one has 6 hit points and the other has 3, so they're definitely asleep.
I'll try not to swap those along the way.
Sorry?
Yeah, I'll include the alchemist in that as well then.
And I'm afraid the alchemist doesn't fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
I would have if I hadn't taken that goddamn potion. Holy crap. Alright, so that's Chester's go.
Yep.
Alright, so this thing. Alright, so Grildar. One punch goes flying towards you. You manage to block it, and you realise this creature has very powerful blows because your shield arm's ringing. The vibration goes straight up to your shoulder, and then as it gets knocked wide, this one just backhands you with a thick knuckle for 10 bludgeoning.
Yeah, and you see Grildar is not looking so good, for those of you who can see.
Alright,
Wait, what's not so good?
Nearly down.
Maybe what?
Nearly down.
Oh, right, okay.
Alright, so the Fee-Bowen guard runs to the doctor, puts his shield up, and then himself takes the dodge action. Alright, Zinder, you see...
Hold on a second. Do I... How much do you like your kids?
Enough to where I'll murder you if anything happens to them.
I feel like you're going to do that anyway at the moment. So
Yeah, the berserk mode. Yeah, probably, but yeah.
Maybe it's worth?
I feel like more people than just him would
Anyway.
murder you if you were to burn children right now.
I just need to read the range on this. Hold on.
Yeah, you should have probably saved that bedtime story for me anyway for the end of this
that,
fight.
by the way, that'd hit the entire room. Including
30 feet.
Including Grildar, Macra.
I mean, you see how big the spike growth is, and that's just 20 feet.
Yeah.
It's still tempting. Now we'll leave it for now. I don't want to murder his children.
If only
Yeah.
you were an evocation wizard.
Alright, so Zindar Ra goes up and attacks Grildar. Not Grildar.
Macra.
Macra. Oh, but misses completely with the first hit.
Whiff.
But the second hit hits you.
Is she still attacking recklessly, am I?
Yes, she is, for 10 bludgeoning.
I'm starting to look a bit rough.
Alright, so Grildar.
I will dodge
Duffy dodge.
Nice.
and regain 8 hit points.
Dodge, Duffy dodge, Duffy
Nice, okay.
dodge.
Yeah, that's me.
Alright.
I'll shout out Atlantics.
Perfect.
Not sure how long I'm gonna last. Go get him.
Perfect.
Heard everything you got. Gwyneth, you as well. You just hear like this muffled sound coming from behind this wall of raging flesh.
Yep.
When she stares at her bone, she's like, I only
Stop
have
it,
it now.
Alright, so the doctor opens up her jacket, brings out a vial of red liquid, shakes it, and you see it begin to fizz, and then throws it right where the dead guard is. Can everyone in
Show
that
me how
corridor...
she shakes it again.
Fuck you guys. And as it hits the ground where the Fee-Bowen guard is, it explodes with flaming hot liquid. Can Lantix, Gwendef, Chester make dexterity saving throws?
Yep.
Yep, you take nothing.
Kobe!
Right, Lantix takes 5 fire damage, and Chester takes nothing.
I thought you were describing this amazing explosion. I was, oh, fuck me.
Oh no, the problem is, like, the way... Well, okay, so the way you can realise is if it was to hit you directly, it looks like it might do more damage, but that you just... All you guys took was the splash damage.
Mm-hmm.
I know these things because I designed an alchemist.
Yeah, because, like, that body, that square is right where she can hit. Like, that's it. Right, okay, Gwendef.
I shoot Macra's wife twice.
Wow. Okay.
Nope, that misses completely.
Misses.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
me.
wow, okay. That's a special occasion. A very special occasion. So as you roll the double ones and going to fire with your new magical bow, just somehow, the fact that you've got all this like liquid over you that's burning you, it goes wide, shatters against the table, sends up shrapnel all in Makra and Zindarar's face, giving them both disadvantage to the next attack.
Hey.
Grandith, you hear Grandith scream, "Shoddy elfin craftsmanship!"
Lantix.
That's 4 absolutely terrible rolls.
Fuck it, let's try that. At the alchemist. Oh god, that was just piss poor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it misses.
And
Is that grease still there, by the way?
ooh, 2 damage.
Yeah, the grease lasts for a full minute.
Oh, it's not concentration.
No, it's a vial, isn't it? She just throws it.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, and that hits for 2.
2 damage from the defense drone.
And you see her braces light up, green.
That's me.
Alright, Makra.
Right, so I'm blinded by shrapnel, but I guess I've still got a giant, bright, green
You do.
blob in front of me, so it's neutralised somewhat. So with just normal then and not advantage. 14, that's gonna be a miss.
That's
And 13, fuck!
Both of them hit.
You're joking, get in.
Well, did I say she was wearing armor? She is
Okay,
not.
get in. No, I thought she was a Bob, so she's got unarmored defense.
Yeah, that's all she's got.
Alright, she's not got very good dex and con then. Fair dues then.
No, she has plus 3 con, 13, you hit, okay?
Alright, okay, sound. Get in.
Alright, so 26. Alright. Anything else from you, Macro?
No.
Guess it's down
I'm
to
in a blind
Chester.
rage.
He will. I guess he'll complisalt the alchemist for 6 psychic.
Oh god. That wisdom saving throw. Oh shit. Okay. What DC is it?
16.
Alright, she fails.
Nice.
Yep. Alright, so that doesn't actually light up the braces either. So as he insults her, she's bleeding from the ears.
And I guess he will give an explainer brag to Mr. Ra.
Where'd you learn your alchemy? At the toilet shop?
Oh my god.
That's definitely not a compliment.
No, I know. That was just for fish mockery.
Alright, so
You've got a really good throwing arm. Probably should have practiced making potions instead, though. No, that's still not a compliment.
alright, Grildar, the zombie-like creature beside you swings at you, but you're dodging and weaving out of the way, misses all of its attacks.
Good.
Right. The Bowen Guard shouts in its accent, "Doctor, we must leave now! Before they kill us!" And she says, "They're blocking!" And then she nods and he walks to the wall right next to the children, begins feeling, and she's like, "It's not there, it's there!" and points to the south. Alright. And
Okay.
he goes to move through the needles.
So- Fuck it, if he's in front of the children,
Yeah, how many needles?
why not? Let's just set it off.
Alright, so the entire room will need to roll.
Yeah, fuck it. He's blocking the children. He could be a meat shield.
I'm dodging, so.
Yeah, okay, so everyone roll a dexterity saving throw then.
Oh, I've got advantage.
Even me? Or...
No, you're good.
No,
Come on, advantage. Come on.
It's only 30 foot, so...
Yeah, it attacks Makra, Zindar, Grildar.
Yeah, it was Adrian that was asking the question.
Oh, yeah.
So an 18 for me.
Oh, what quality damage that was.
It doesn't matter because they all pass as well, every single person.
Wow.
It's not a cantrip, so they take half damage.
Yeah.
Which would probably still be enough to kill children.
Well, I'm gonna say that as the nails go off, it hits all of the like the armor and the shield on the Feebowen guard. We're not having the murder like that yet.
We're not having.
Yeah, to be fair, I did wait for him to get in position before I set it off. It was planned.
Alright, so Zindara, you notice all of her wounds are beginning to heal. And she goes to attack her husband. What's your AC again?
15.
Alright, so the first blow comes towards you, you manage to dodge. The second, however, hits you clean in the face. And she does 12 bludgeoning.
And I'm down.
Alright, you're not down because it's a melee attack, so she chooses to do non-lethal to you.
Big fan.
Oh, that is very nice of her.
No, it's not, because it means I don't get fucking big death saving throws, doesn't it?
Nope.
It does, yeah.
You're down, bitch. Get on the floor.
Ah!
And then she jumps off and begins to move away. So, Grilda, you get a tap opportunity if you want.
Shit.
That is squares of spike growth.
It's 2. It counts as 2. Alright, that hits.
And a deck save as well.
Yep.
Yeah, she went 10 feet, so that is 440. Oh, 12 damage.
Nice. Yep. She'll make a deck save.
Bloop.
Fuck me, she does fall over. Fucks.
Lovely.
Advantage on her deck saves has done nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, she slips over, she gets back up, which means she can move 1 more square. There you go.
Which is 5 more feet. She's still on the spike growth.
She is indeed.
And she's still needs to make another save now for the.
Another 6 I love this spell. This is a fantastic spell.
Oh, I'm up in an hour.
You don't even need wisdom for this.
Fuck yeah, she ends her turn prone. Like I told you, her deck saves she just doesn't roll high, like, at all.
I mean, this is actually bad for us because
sketch.
this means Gwendeth doesn't have advantage on her. She has disadvantage on her.
Alright, and she gets a turn on the floor. Fuck's sake, Grildar, your turn.
Yeah, gonna shoot the doctor.
Alright. Alright.
Good rolls, boys. Good rolls.
If you won't go stand within 5 feet of it, you'd still have advantage.
I'm afraid that's a miss.
Miss on a 15.
Yes.
No.
Can I use my explainer brag? Yes, I can.
You can.
How much is it? Is it a D8 this level?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do.
Pew pew pew! It hits her in the neck, the dart, comes out the side, her jugular looks like it's cut, blood sprays everywhere, and then she falls to the ground, and you look like the Feebowen's guard, his face is like... as blood just sprays all over his breastplate, all over his face, and he looks down at the doctor on the floor, bleeding out.
Sorry, Macross kids, that you had to see that, but hey.
They're asleep.
I'm covered in blood now.
Yep.
Alright. Doctor's gone. Gwendeth.
So she attacked recklessly, which means Did she?
Yep.
So that means I have advantage, but she's prone, so that means I just attack normally.
Mm-hmm.
She still has a donkey.
Just go stand within 5 feet of it.
No, because if I'm within 5 feet of her, ranged attacks always have disadvantage.
No,
because
they have
also negate-
advantage.
No, melee attacks do.
No, but I swear that's a rule with a bow. If you stand on top of them, you still get your advantage.
No.
Oh, any?
Yes, but no. Yes, if attacks are within 5 feet, they have advantage, no matter what kind of weapon. But if you're shooting while someone is in melee, you also have disadvantage, so it cancels each other out. So it'll
there's no scenario in which I have advantage here. So
Yeah, because there's always a bit of disadvantage.
The only reason when it's good to shoot someone who's down is if they're also paralyzed, so you can go and stand next to them and still auto crit if you hit.
Alright, you still hit.
Okay.
With both. Alright,
27.
Yep.
And she has shit tons of hit points. Fuck me. I moved backwards because there's a scary bug there.
Yeah, okay, she goes to use her attack opportunity against you.
She won't get it. She's given a range.
It's only on her turn.
Ah.
Yeah, she only gets the reach on her turn.
Lawyered.
Lawyer. It's alright. Lantix, it's your turn, sir.
Well, you can take it, because I'm going to move away.
Alright, cool. She does go to attack you, sir. Oh.
With disadvantage.
Oh, yep. Yep, the 9 is not good enough. So she flails around with her hammer, trying to slice at you as you bludgeon you as you try to move away.
I'll just pop her for 9 damage.
Alright, cool.
Pop, pop.
She's full of arrows and needles and nails.
I guess I have my reaction, so I'll defense drone her for another 4.
Alright. Alright, anything else?
Nope.
Oh, I'm down. I can go get a beer. I'm like, I can't get a beer whilst it's combat, though. It's not like I'm fucking doing much.
Chester!
Do it, Rocket. Use healing word. Do it.
Do I have any spells? His last spell. I don't think he has healing word, does he?
Yeah, I would appreciate healing word, but like, yeah, it's healing word, and then by the time it's back round to my initiative, I'll be back.
No, he doesn't have it. He runs away.
Alright, cool.
Disengage.
He definitely has healing word. He's just named it something funny.
No, he doesn't.
It's probably because Rocket told him it's a shit spell, because that's all Rocket ever says about healing word.
He would know that it doesn't have to disengage since he's already seen her take an attack.
Yep, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but also we have no idea if it can make multiple attacks. And Chester is scared.
Alright. Okay, so this thing continues to attack you to no avail, by the way, Gildar. You keep blocking all of his attacks and dodging. The guard looks towards the doctor, looks towards Zinda Ra, and goes to run with Zinda. Moves there, can't move through the space, takes the dodge action. She is going to use a dash action and try to overrun Gwendef and Chester. So you both, if you want to stop her, you can make athletics checks.
No, she's not getting past Gwen. It's a 12.
So does Chester want to try to stop her, or is he just going to let her pass?
I think he'd probably just get the fuck out of the way.
Alright, cool. She just runs past you guys, ignoring you. Runs all the way up here. That's her turn. Grodar.
Yeah, that's not cool. Yeah, I'll just send a force out after her.
What's the 4 starts range?
I think, let me just check some, because I think I haven't doubled that one in my list.
And I don't think you can actually see her. Yeah,
why not?
She's like 120 feet away nearly.
And it's dark.
Okay. And it's dark. You've got 60
Oh, is it fully dark over there? Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, fuck that guy. And
How's she got 120 foot away?
She wasn't originally. She can move 80 feet with a dash, and she wasn't originally right next to Grildar.
Right, okay, fair enough.
She's not exactly 120. I think she's about 100, but yeah.
Yeah, never mind. I'll do this. Shock and grasp the guy next to me. For 14.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be affected by the spell at all.
What?
In fact, you see some of the wounds you've made on it start healing.
Does it at least still disable its reactions, since that's what the spell says it does?
Nope.
Well, that's lame.
That's some sort of fuck. Oh, of course, it's a Frankenstein's monster, you know.
It's powered by the electricity.
Yeah, but maybe it would still be so in ecstasy that it still took the the thing, because that's basically my whole turn ruined. Well, that's my turn done then.
Gwendeth.
I mean, I've started killing Makra's wife, so I feel like I should finish killing Makra's wife. So I'm gonna Zephyr Strike.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot her with advantage. For 20 damage.
So Spike
plus
Growth drops
2.
then, yeah?
Oh no, Zephyr Strike. Oh, it is.
Spike.
Yeah, Spike Growth can disappear.
Yay!
Yeah.
I can move again.
I feel like Spike Growth has done what it needed to do. So that's Slayer's Prey damage on top of that, and then I shoot her normally for another 8.
20. Nice. Let's say.
32 damage, not bad.
Yep, and the arrow hits her on the back. She's just going to keep going by the looks of it. She's gone full Hulk mode, just moving, travelling in a straight line.
Well, I'm going after her. I'm on the hunt. I can't just stop.
Obviously. So Lantix.
Coit just turns around and fucking mauls.
He moves back here and 9 damage to the undead thing.
Aha. That hits it. Clean in the side of the head. But doesn't seem to... Seems to damage it, but doesn't seem to, grab its attention.
And the defense drone has a seizure, as usual.
Yep.
This thing only gets 1s or 20s. It's ridiculous.
Alright, so it's Chester's turn.
Chester moves back here, and I guess he accomplice assaults the undead. No, the Thibaut guard sings is on the corner there.
Alright, the Thibaut guard. Fails. Alright. I guess that's Chester's go over.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing the spike growth gone, this looks at the ground. And we'll move away from Grildar. If you want to take an attack opportunity, you can.
Certainly do.
Ouch. Alright. That hits. And then...
Have you not got War Mage?
Or a caster. I mean,
Yeah,
War
sorry.
Mage is my class. No, that seems a waste.
So in front of
okay.
Chester and Lantix, what happens is this zombie-like creature with his intestines hanging out disappears for a split second around the corner, and then just charges towards them, and then goes full Scooby-Doo, legs flailing, arms flailing, and then just smacks its body against this grease. It crawls over to here, and then ends its turn. Alright. The guard does the same, tries to move in here. Is completely fine, moves over and goes to attack Chester with a heavy strike. Shit. Chester just goes, ha! And forms his body into a U shape, and the spear goes to the side, and then he brings it back and goes, "Ugh!" And he does it, ha! To the other side, and forms another U shape as the realms botches completely.
Will this man ever stop winning? Why does he keep winning?
Alright, so I need to know that she runs up the corridor and bursts out the trapdoor at the top.
Is she still seeable in the entrance area, or...?
Not for you, currently. Oh wait, that is exactly where she would be, so if you can see her. No, you can't see her.
I mean, she has burst out, so there must be sunlight there, right?
Yeah, there is a brief bit of sunlight, yeah, so you can see her. Alright, so Grildar.
Yeah, I'll... This hoplite is wearing metal armor, right?
Yes, he is.
You can have a shocking grasp then for 13.
Is it ranged? It is, isn't it?
For me, it is.
Yep, and that hits him from the back.
How's my crowd looking? Still out cold? Not
Yeah, just
in
out
any...
cold, eyes kind of
Yeah, that's
open,
fine.
blinking rapidly.
Yeah.
I'll go here and do, I guess, a standing jump off the edge of the table to try and land here.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And then
I'm afraid
15.
that's exactly what you needed. Yep. You're like, oh, you stay upright. Like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
imagine I just
Oh.
slide as I land.
Oh. Yeah, so when you
my
move,
turn?
it's when you move into it, and if you end your turn in it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right. So Gwenda.
I Zephyr Strike.
All right.
I only have second level spell slots left, but it doesn't do anything. I move as far forward as I can, and then I shoot her.
All right.
That's advantage. It's a 13.
13's a hit.
Haha. And that's +4 from Zephyr Strike, and Slayer's Prey is another 6. We'll just do another Dragon Slayer. 16 for 17 piercing damage.
Nice. So she's literally like a porcupine. Her entire back is filled with arrows.
Is she still standing?
30, yep.
Fuck, a home is...
Why
I
a disable shot or something, take a fucking...
She's not getting away. I had Zephyr Strike, so that's 50 feet of movement in total, so I'm here.
Alright, so I think your chase is going to go up into the jungle, because you can see where she's going. Alright, so Lantix.
Just holds his hand out into the undead and hard like needles him again.
Alright, cool.
Sets off the defense drone.
Defense drone actually hits.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! So Chester's turn.
He loves his quills, so it's time for the quill rapier.
Okay, he brings it. Aha! It's one of those really shitty rapiers you see in movies that bend and wobble. And he's like, ha ha ha!
I feel like he goes to draw it and the scabbard is still on. He just kind of slaps the undead with it.
Yeah. It's what it does. As he draws it, it just goes between slapping the guard and the undead in the cheek as it wobbles. What the fuck? Does no damage. Alright, so this creature goes to attack you, Lantix, with 1 attack. Anything you want to do about it as it goes to strike you?
Does it look like it's going to hit?
Yes.
Then I'll shield.
It still hits and you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Bullshit, does it?
Alright, and then the next one comes flying towards you, but the shield protects you from that one. Next attack.
Bloody 19s. Ridiculous.
Roll a 24. Thank you very much.
It's disgusting. It's not allowed to do that.
The guard's still recovering from the attack. Looks towards the zombie. Doesn't know if it's on his side or not. But then goes to strike out at Chester with 2 heavy strikes. Got a 15 and a 3. Is this the 15 hit, Chester?
It does.
So he takes 18 piercing damage from the heavy strike. Right.
Does he not have cutting words to use?
I don't know what his
thing is. He does have cutting words. It's called something completely weird.
I think he's actually out of his thing, to be honest, but I don't know. Because it doesn't track it, and he hasn't been tracking
it's called snarky comment.
Yeah, no, I've got that on there, but the thing doesn't track the explanabrag.
Yeah, you have to manually put it down.
Yeah, but he doesn't, so...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Right, Zindara moves 80 feet. She disappears up above you, Gwendef, into the jungle, into the ruins. Alright, so Grilda.
Yeah. Short burst from behind. Aha!
Fuck. Alright, let's see how well they do. Obviously the golem, who's got -1, passes. And so does the guard. I'm afraid he brings up his shield.
Such is the life of binary hits.
Yep.
And then I want to overrun the guard.
Okay.
Sorry, not overrun. I want to tumble past the guard, so I'm far more dexterous.
Alright. He brings his shield out and blocks you.
Alright.
And pushes you back. Like, he's trying to hold off Chester with the quill rapier. And the, yeah, you got exactly what you needed again. And trying to hold you off from behind.
Are you tracking the amount of rounds this thing still got, by the way, the grease?
1 more.
Okay.
It's on its last round. When it gets to her turn, which is, I believe, was a 17, I think it ends.
It goes, yeah, cool.
Alright, so Gwendef, you chasing her?
I go to the surface with my 25 feet of move. Can I see her?
Hers was a 22, because it was the same as Gwendef's.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, sure. Oh.
Nope, you can't see her.
Well, that's
Can't believe you beat
How
her.
does she smell?
Can't believe she beat you with a fucking with the roll she got. Alright, so yeah, you can't see her.
How high is the entrance?
What do you mean, how high?
The entrance to the ruins, is it climbable?
It's it's like a faded archway.
Well, I would like to dash and climb on top of the archway.
Right, make an athletics check.
I have 600 range with my bow.
Yep.
The second I see her, I'm gonna shoot her.
So you climb up.
Well, that's the end of my turn. I dashed.
End of your turn, and I'll give you advantage on your perception check next round.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Lantix.
Starts with a hard like needle into the golem.
Alright, cool.
And if it's still up, defense
still up.
throw. Which misses.
No.
It's actually here.
No, close. No, it doesn't hit. Nearly.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, Chester.
Is feeling pretty tapped, so he activates his Pearl of Power in his pocket.
You know his Quill Flute actually has stored spells as well.
I thought I only had one spell, and I already used it.
I'm pretty sure it's basically like one of the bard magical weapons.
Yeah,
But-
cast one of its spells.
Ah, there you go, yeah.
I love the
I've already
thought
used it.
of Chester just taking
no.
his hand, sticking it into his trousers, and playing around with a ball
Sorry.
to regain his spell slot.
Yeah, that's not very worded correctly. You can use one of each.
Really? Are you
Yeah.
sure? Because that's really OP.
No, that's the way the bard magical like items, the bard spells work. You have one of each of the spell inside it, right?
No, I'm pretty sure it's not, but I'll take your word on it if that is the case.
Never had one, don't know. Can't lawyer on
Like
this.
the Anstruth harp and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've read them before.
Okie dokie. So, what does Chester do?
I told you he activates the Pearl of Power.
Ah, yes, of course. Sorry. And the flesh golem will attack towards Lantix, missing, and then go for a second strike. Missing? Fucking hell.
Lovely.
The guard goes for 2 heavy strikes against Chester, abandoning accuracy.
Just might be good.
Nope. Oh, wait, yeah, actually the second one hits Chester. No, wait. No, it doesn't, sorry. It's a 12, not a 13. Cinder.
I feel like I should stop chasing her, but then again, I don't want to stop chasing her.
Fuck. Alright, Grilda.
Yes. I will get annoyed at this and try and grasp the metal guy again for a 17. The metal guy, the whole plan.
Alright, so you reach for... Oh, is it a 17? Advantage?
Yeah, it's advantage if he's made.
Yeah.
It's wearing armor made of metal. Yeah.
Alright, so like any enemy that dies from lighting in Divinity 2, just like, and then just falls to the ground.
Then I'll step into his square. Just as the grease ends.
Yep, just as it ends. Right,
That's me.
Gwendeth.
This is, by the way, where Gwyneth's horrible wisdom modifier fucks me over.
Trust me, you don't need to get high. But
An 11.
you actually see her. She's running through the jungle towards the dock that you guys had come from.
Okay, I shoot her twice. That's... Oh, fuck me, that's a 6. No!
Oh my god, you rolled max damage twice as well. Well, lucky for you.
Isn't she still verified?
I was about to say, lucky for you, she's verified, and and both of them hit. And you see one arrow hit her in the spine, pinning her body to a tree. Then the next hits her in the back of the head, and she slides down it.
Yes!
Gwyneth just stands there and cheers for herself for a bit.
Don't have to worry about that fucking zombie bitch going back to haunt us. Get it.
I use my movement to go after her because
Anyone?
I feel like I have to tie a dead body to a tree.
Anyone who knows Revenant rules just laughs at Curtis.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
This is some bullshit.
It's fine. I'm joking.
I am my turn.
How did you actually? I didn't even know how you kill a
I was joking with you.
Oh, you
Land-
fucking little bastard.
Lantix is your turn.
Pop.
Alright,
and pop.
That actually hits. Nice. You're doing some damage to it.
How's this thing still going? I've hit it like the last 4 rounds.
Yep.
What based?
Chester.
He tells Grildar to get stuck in. And everything will be okay. After he gives him a good old rub.
The aloe vera. With the quill flute in one hand, fighting off the golem, just rubs you on the back. Essential gel.
Well, that's weird and cold.
But then suddenly your wounds begin to...
Oh no, it's definitely warmed it up. It's a bit too warm though, that's it.
Alright, so the creature goes to attack you, Lantix. Anything you want to do about the second one that goes to strike you?
No.
Alright, so clonk. You get a meaty fist to the face with 17 bludgeoning.
Ow. I'll use my reaction to regain 3 hit points of it.
Fair enough. Alright. Drilled up.
Oh, I can't wait to finish this Strashardy.
I would very much like to 4-star this fucker for 9.
Yep, that hits.
What's up?
Gwendeth.
Gwyneth just slowly walks towards the tree that she is stuck to and just keeps shooting arrows at her because she is not sure how undeath works and she just wants to make sure she's
2
dead.
arrows sink into her body.
Just Legolas.
She
Like
was-
Legolas to the elephant.
Yeah, dude, she was like 200 feet away, so you're gonna have to. It'll take you about 2 turns to get to her.
Yeah, that's just it. I'll run out of arrows probably before I get to her, but sure.
Nice. All right.
Cheers,
so
my dears.
Oh, back to me again already.
Yep.
Jesus. This thing's really annoying, so I'm going to try and hard light blaster it.
It's a hit.
And it does less damage.
Yep.
What the fuck?
You going for the drone?
I am, once I scroll down to it.
That's a hit.
Cool.
All right. This thing looks like it's weakening, and then Chester's turn.
I guess he has the quill rapier in hand.
There we go.
Can't do anything with it. He still hasn't got the scabbard off.
No, he's obviously not. This thing goes to slam at you. Is there anything you want to do about the hit that's coming your way?
Yeah, he hurts. Actually, no, fuck it.
Alright. Bang! Fist hits you for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Cool, I'll use my reaction again for 3 hit points.
Okay, and then the next one comes flying towards you and hits you for 16.
Cool, I'm down.
And then it uses it tries to move away. So it gets here, and then here, which gives Grilder an attack for opportunity. Which hits him. And then he begins to move. Chester can take one if he wants.
He will do.
He hits. He hits. Oh. And slashes across its Achilles heel, making it tumble forward. He throws the scabbard to the side. Aha!
I feel like he just points at the thing and flings the end of the scabbard off and hits it in the back of the head or something.
I mean, that sounds more Chester-like.
I'll get you!
Gwendeth. Not sorry, Grildar, sorry. You cut him off. You're muted.
So yeah, I run over there, and then I will 4-star it. Ah, so shame that's not a crit.
So, how do you kill it?
Oh, thank God. I was so worried you'd all die while I was chasing the ball.
So what happens is that I shoot it through the side of the head. I see it slump forward and almost fall on the sarcophagus.
Mm-hmm.
I just run forward and just bash my shield to the side of his head so it just falls against the wall instead.
Yeah, and the golem dies. Alright, that's combat over, guys. Alright.
Once Gwendeth reaches the tree, she just ties the dead body to the tree.
Right, but before we continue on and do the rest of the looting, the role playing, we're going to take a 5-minute break over here. All right.
Fantastic.
We will be right.
Thank
Okay, we are back. You guys have just finished off this team of Thibaoan rebellions in the ancient Ironblood crypts, and it's over to you.
Yes.
You mean rebels?
Now we've defeated multiple rebellions.
Nice.
I'm
Trophy.
back.
Right, I've unmuted Adrian.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start dragging this this corpse animated flesh thing out of the crypt.
Okie dokie. You drag it outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, it's not that it weighs about 200 pounds, but you're quite strong and sturdy, and you manage to drag it all the way up the stairs out. And you, at that moment, you would see, I guess, across from you through the tree line with your passive perception, you notice Gwendeth.
Gwyneth is just leaning against the tree that the wife is
Impaled to.
to, having a sip from her water skin, looking pretty proud of herself.
Recognize the situation. Don't accept it in any other way. Go back in. Look at the skeleton, which also seems to not belong here. And then yeet it the fuck out as well.
Okay, so as you go to pick up the skeleton, you realise it weighs a lot, like just as much as the golem, but it's just bone.
Okay, I'll start tapping the bone a bit to see if it's actually bone.
It's rock hard material. It's like a metal, like a burnished metal.
What the fuck is this thing doing here? Lantix? A hand, please.
Sorry, what's happening? I went down.
Yeah, so combat's over with, you can rest easy, but I tried to move the skeleton out. I felt it was a bit untoward to have in our tomb. Doesn't seem to be one of my family. But when I tried moving it, it seems pretty heavy. Look, and I'll just like pick up a bone. You can obviously, you can judge the weight by how quickly something falls if you let it go.
Yeah, and it doesn't even bounce. It just kind of like thumps straight against the table.
I'll take a look at it if I can.
Okay, you can make. Ooh. Fuck, I don't know the roll for determining a material.
Okay.
I mean, I have the technology skill and mechanist tools.
No, it's not that. I'd go with just a general intelligence check at the moment.
Well, I'll give it a go as well, so I don't think I'm much worse at that.
Alright, so Lantix definitely can, and so is Grilda. So you both pick up one of the bones, not attached to the body, begin moving it around, testing it. And you both realise it's a skeleton, an actual corpse, actual bone, with a thin film of adamantium all the way over
I can't.
it.
Does he have claws?
Yup, it does have claws. Adamantite is what I was after, yeah.
Are there two between each, or is there one between each knuckle?
Nope.
Are there two?
Adamantine, thank you. That's the material I was after, for fuck's sake.
I think this is important. Are there 2 or 3 claws?
There's no claws.
Aww. We like this. Alright. Lantix, do you think this could be stripped off the film? It's pretty valuable right there.
I don't know. It could be difficult. It's sturdy stuff. I could certainly have a look at it.
Very well. And I'll just open my bag of holding and start throwing in a conservative amount to the point where I don't think I'm going to overload the bag. I don't know how heavy it is.
Yep. I said the corpse itself is about 200 pounds.
Oh, okay. So I can all fit in then. That's fine. So just one by one, chuck the bones in the bag of holding.
I'll just take a end of a finger or something to play around with and figure out.
Yep. Fair enough.
Can we take a long rest so I can wake up, please?
Yeah, so...
Eventually I'll try and see if I can arouse him.
Okay. It looks like he's passed out. He's been knocked out. It's going to take maybe, would say 1d4 hours to get back up.
I've already rolled it. It was a 1.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, he'll get back up in about an hour.
Hence, let's take a long rest so I can wake up.
Yeah, I don't feel like driving him. He's far too heavy. Let's go and find Gwendeth. She's seems to be out there with his now deceased wife. Well, again, what's the term for that?
Term for what?
Redeceased.
Redeceased undead?
Sure.
That still applies.
Chester, maybe you stay here and look after Mr. Ra.
Yeah, as Chester walks into the room, he looks to his left and goes, the children are stirring.
Over to you then, Mr. Decker. And he
uh,
turns on his heels and either leads or follows Grildo
out. So Chester walks in, sits by Macra and says, "Now, I know you're all groggy, but let me tell you a story of how Chester Decker slew a dragon." They're all kind of like trying to wake up, like, the minute's over and they're just kind of groggy as they stand up. And you hear, just as you guys exit the tomb, you hear, "Where's Mother?" from Fixu. Okay, so...
Cut to Gwendeth, who's tying the ropes around the corpse tighter and taking arrows out of the corpse.
Right, am I up now then? How long were the kids asleep for?
1 minute.
Oh, right, so they're up before I am. I'm just still flat
sure, yeah.
I mean, they haven't been physically knocked out, right? They've just been
magically knocked out.
Alright, so you guys go, I'm assuming, go up and see Gwendeth, like, dragging this body.
Yep.
Alright, over to you.
Do we have a plan here?
Well, I think we'll probably want to wait for them to all be conscious again. Except for that one. Nope, that one looks like it's not going to be good work on it.
I thought more arrows is better. Huh?
Yeah, she was pretty quick. Do you want me to get some of these arrows out? And I'll just put my boot to her back and start putting arrows out.
Oh yeah, please do. I'm really short on arrows. She took a lot of arrows.
I can see that.
I think we should probably hide this from the children.
Or the arrows?
No, the whole mother's corpse thing. I feel like that could traumatize someone if they saw the corpse of their family and, had to do the last rites on them multiple times because they were the only ones left.
Well, perhaps, but they've seen her corpse over the last days because she's been a walking corpse already.
I mean, I think there's a difference between, being a walking corpse and being a corpse stuck to a tree by arrows.
While I do agree, I think we have a different idea of which one's more traumatizing.
I guess, do you want to double traumatize them? I think we should just, hide her in a bush or something, say she got away.
I think we'll just put it to the side for now and let McGraw deal with the situation. I'm not getting involved in that level. His kids, his wife, his problem.
I can care.
What if we just tie, something around their eyes?
Because we don't want to traumatize them more?
Shielding people from the world is not the way to make them able to survive it.
The world. Brutally massacred undead mum.
That's how the world is.
If the children ask, I didn't do this, Chester can have done this. He probably is going to write that in his book anyway.
He is writing that in his book presently.
He's also sitting down there scribbling in his book and he's like, "Note, Chester is fantastic with children. Entertainment, perfect." And he just sits there and goes, "Now let me tell you a story of how Gwendeth didn't kill the dragon, but I did." And then begins writing stuff in his book.
He'll also be writing down how he did stop the entire Thebo rebellion.
Yep, obviously the the Theboan guerrillas. I single-handedly took them all down in their own habitat, their own jungle.
Anyway, I think we should let bugbears, be dead bugbears and, check on the boat. Because we did just leave a bunch of people tied up on the boat, and I feel like if they untie themselves, they could get away. On a boat. Which I want. I want the boat grilled up.
You can't.
Yeah, we've been over that. There's laws regarding that, so unless you want to get your head put on a bounty board, Follow the law and you'll be rewarded appropriately.
If they don't know about the boat, how can there be a bounty?
This whole thing with your laws and stuff is very. As long as we get something out of it.
It's very much a nuisance.
I'll make sure you're looked after.
I will recover half my arrows from the corpse, Liam, as is usual. Which now that I notice I had walloping arrows and I could have just proned her at some point, which would have made the chase far easier. And then I'm gonna go back into the basement because I don't feel like staring at the corpse anymore.
Yeah, I'm not leaving the corpse just to be by itself. So I'll make sure to just move it off to the road behind the tree where it's easy to see, but not easy to spot if you don't know where it is. And I'll just wait somewhere I can see it on the road.
I'm heading down. But there the others are.
Gwendolyn, before you head in, can you send Lantix up here?
Lantix did come with you.
Oh, okay. Lantix?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, I didn't see you.
Down.
Ah, it's small again, huh?
Yeah, he has been for a
Confusing
little
these
bit.
days. Yeah, sorry, my a little bit strange being in ancestral burial ground that I never knew was here.
Oh, I can understand. Must be a very interesting experience.
Yes, that's one way to phrase it. I'm not sure if I would recommend it at this point. Either way, I think we should try and prevent this from decomposing in the sun. It's not going to last long. Do you have any way of doing so?
Unfortunately not. I was taxed quite heavily in the battle.
Very well. Give me a hand then. I'll grab a shovel and start digging like a little... I don't want to bury the body. I just want to put it like under a small layer of sand so that it's not exposed to the open air. And flies and all that stuff.
Yeah, that does take a little bit of a while. That's about maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, like 10 minutes to 20 minutes or so. Just to like shovel sand over it, basically, not to dig a trench.
Lantix doesn't like the shoveling of sand, so he looks for trees with like the large banana leaf type things to start helping cover it.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are doing that.
And once we're done with that, I'll ask Lantix to wait here and then I'll head down.
Okie dokie.
Lantix, are you alright just waiting here?
Shouldn't be an issue, hopefully.
I just want to see what's going down there. It is my father's, well, my line's heritage at least down there, so...
No, you go on. I'll stick to the shadows.
And I'll just nod and walk off back down into the tomb.
Okay, so you can hear Chester go, now, look, it wasn't me. I in fact didn't even touch your mother. Okay? And I know that sounds wrong, but I didn't. And you hear Chester being strangled?
Gwendolyn looks at the children.
Alright, you see the Mimu has her hand out. There's a yellow glowing triangle with an eye in the center on her palm, and she's lifting Chester up into the air, like force choking him. And
he didn't do it.
And she looks towards you, and there's something in her eyes that is violent and dangerous. She drops Chester, and Chester falls to the ground and goes, My.
He couldn't kill a mouse if he wanted to.
I could kill many mouse, a swarm.
Shut up. Do you want to get choked, Chester?
No. And Lantix,
Yes.
the triangle. I mean, you saw it as well earlier when she actually used her spell to give disadvantage to Gwendeth. The triangle, yellow triangle on her palm, and the eye, looks very similar to the one in the letter you've got.
Illuminati.
Right.
Remember the letter from the seer in Port Phobos? It had a symbol on it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's near on identical.
Okay.
I want to make one thing clear here. Chester did not kill her. I did.
You see the to the left, the one that's normally quite strong, Bixu, just bursts into tears and falls to her knees.
Yeah.
She only just came back!
I know, and you should be really mad at me, and I think you should consider thoughts of revenge against me. But, I just killed your mother, you have no chance against me.
She's dead?
Oh yeah, definitely. I shot her like 20 times.
Okay, can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? Yeah, okay. At that moment, Mimu, the younger one, tears streaming down her face and matting with her fur, points towards you, and there's a ripple of air come from her fingertip. You just dodge out the way, and behind you there's a 5-foot radius hole in the brick and mortar behind you. And just poof, and it rains down as dust.
Again, this is very silly, because I just killed your mother, and she was much stronger than you. I think you should, get stronger, and then, once you're like 20 or something, avenge her. That's a much better strategy. You're really, shooting yourself in the foot here.
You can roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Nope.
Both of them have pouty lips, tears down their face. You only just came back to us. Why would Dad do this?
Why, your dad didn't do it. I shot her.
And that's when Fixu's like, You're Dad's friends. Why did you kill her? They were trying to save us.
I barely know him.
The city's gonna be destroyed. She took us here because there were people after us.
I mean, she's still, undead.
Yeah, that's when Mimu, the younger one, learns she did kill a Caesar. And the other one, so Mum said a Caesar's a whore.
Wow,
that's a perfectly
pretty
acceptable
sure she was taking my dick. Like, I wasn't paying it.
they like the elder one begins to cry. Mimu wipes her tears away and looks at you and says, "Fine. You'll always be watching your back. You're the one who killed her. I will kill you, and you won't see it coming."
That's the right attitude. Perfect.
You make another dexterity saving throw.
Not 13.
No, yeah, you pass. And she just fires another one of these like ripples that you manage to dodge out the way, and behind you the door gets blown off its hinges.
Again, I'm very strong.
Yeah.
What on earth is going on in here?
Oh, I told the children I killed their mother because they were choking Chester and I didn't want him to die.
They were not choking me. I was not choked by a child.
Just shut up.
He was 100% choked by a child. It was amazing.
Look, children, I understand this has been a difficult time, but that is no reason to desecrate my ancestral burial ground.
The elder, crying, looks up. What?
Yes. Let's go outside.
But you want them to keep shooting me outside?
If that's their choice, sure.
But Papa.
Yes, he'll be fine. I've already checked on him.
She walks towards him and grabs hold of like a fur on his upper arms and just falls into his chest. Begins thumping him. Why would you do this to Mum? Mimu, the younger, just stands there, and there's a look on her face that Grildard that you can kind of recognise. The look of now a fractured mind, a damaged soul, a violence brimming.
I did say they wouldn't react well.
It's weird because you've met both of the kids. You'd expect the elder one, Fixu, to act like this, but the younger one, the one that draws, the one that seems to draw the future, just stands there staring.
Very well, children, let's get you out of here. You can be angry at your father all you like later.
Fixu refuses. She just holds on to Macrar's arm.
Gwen, let's grab a leg and I'll just start dragging Macra out.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so as you're dragging Macrar up the stairs, Macrar.
When we get to
Right.
When we get to
What's
the
your
stairs,
max drag?
plenty.
Alright.
£772.
Why are you that heavy? You're
Some
going down
£600
size again.
Dad bod, mate. At least.
I mean, Dragonborn got up to 250, so no.
Yeah, you ain't dragging me.
No, I mean, Dragonborn are 250 at their heaviest. How the hell are you 700? That's not realistic.
I've got £120 worth of gear on me.
Oh, you just dump the gear on the side.
Yeah, but
okay.
like, first of all, that weight is when you're large, I think, not when you're. You are definitely not nearly a ton in your medium
Alright,
form.
who's 600 pounds?
Yeah, you're not.
If humans can get to that point, I'm definitely at this point.
No, you're not. You're probably at max about 300 if you're really, really fucking muscular. And not just muscular, you're like big as well, like those. Like,
I've got dad bod as well.
Like the mountain. I think he's.
I'm 6'7", so that's kind of mountain. I know mountain's bigger than that. Alright, go on then, let's go. What are we saying there? I'll say 350.
You like what?
At least. That wrestles a 350.
Yeah, we'll pull you outside. We'll
I was to say it'll be fine. Like even my push or dragon lift is 330, and I've got fuck all strength. So
exactly. So it's no problem. We'll lift you by the shoulders once you get to the stairs, so your head doesn't go and hit every step, and then just dump you out in the shade somewhere.
Okay, so you go upstairs and you see that Mimu's following you up to the jungle, and she looks towards the lump of dirt.
Oh, it's not going to be that close to the entrance, is it? It's like 800 feet away, you said.
No?
It was like 200
first,
feet.
Yeah, the first thing is 200 feet away, and then when Dev said something about moving,
I mean, we've moved her into the bushes where she's buried under like sand and banana leaves that you can't see anymore.
Okay.
That was the whole point, right? That's what Vanix and me did.
Yeah, but in my mind, the way that you said it kind of sounded like Gwendev dragged her back.
Oh, I didn't drag her at all. I just tied her to the tree with a rope and put my arrows out. I didn't touch her at all, other than that. You know, I shot arrows into her, so I did.
Bad. There wasn't enough
Yeah,
explanation.
you definitely wanted to hide her from sight.
Once,
there was no mention of we're hiding her. It was we're just going to put some stuff over her. That's all I heard.
Yeah, outside of the path where you. Anyway, never mind.
Grandeth is going back down once Makra is up because she doesn't want to deal with the children, and there's a boat which she wants. So.
Okay.
She's just going to go to the boat.
Makra up, like, prop his knees up to his chest and lean his chest leans back against the tree so he's sitting.
Yeah.
And then he'll eventually wake up.
Brodor, with your passive perception, you hear Mimu whisper to Fixie. Not like, it's childish whispers, when they're actually quite loud. And she says, "Don't worry, she's not dead."
Okay, I won't react immediately. And after this, I'll see if Chester is still. Is he coming out?
Yeah, he walks out into the sunshine and just, aha, fresh air. Walks around a bit, stretches, does his little calisthenics.
Yep. Okay. I'll front and purposes just wait for Gwenda to see if she's coming back within like 10 minutes or not.
Alright, so yeah, Gwenda, if you walk back down and you see the entire crew are no longer tied up and are busy pulling in ropes and stuff like that.
What's the automaton doing?
Not there. Well, like...
Did the boat leave yet?
No, they're not left. It looks like they're all, at this moment, trying to help the rest of the sailors get the ropes off of their wrists and ankles. And you see that they're, like, grabbing... So the ones that are freed and spare are climbing the rigging, setting sails.
Gwendeth is running up the boat.
Yep.
Did you say the automaton's gone?
Yeah.
Can you not leave?
Are you actually saying that to them?
Yeah.
They all turn and they're like, get the hatches! And they all begin running towards, like, weapons. You see some of them running down deck, some of them are running to the edges where there's crossbows up on, like...
I shoot one of them.
Okay, yeah, you go, and it gets it, and he falls down, and they all just stop where they are.
I don't want to see all of you in prison or anything like that. We're just taking the boat. We'll just tell them we killed all of you or dumped you at sea or something. I don't plan to turn you all in.
It doesn't matter, says one of the men. If you hand us in, they'll hang us from the bridge.
Well, I just told you I'm not handing you in. Are you not listening to me?
You won't hang us, but the Nereians will. We're good as dead. We might as well try to escape now.
Have you considered becoming pirates? Because I know a pirate in need of a new crew because I got his old crew killed.
Pirates? We're just merchants. We were transporting these here. We were paid to do it. We didn't know what they are. They're just customers.
I mean, look, the sales are pretty obvious. Like, even I know that.
The Inquisitors aren't going to care about that. They'll hang us. And you see there's a murmur of agreement throughout the crew. They just hang us from Cewson Bridge. Everyone will see our corpses for days and days until our lower halves fall into the road. Your jackals feed on our bodies. We're not having that. Screw you!
Okay, where would you be escaping if you left now?
We're going home.
Well, why don't you just go home and then I take the boat?
Oh yeah. How are we going to get home? In a row?
You're going to your place, drop you off, take the boat.
You're going to take us to Port Phobos.
I don't know where that is, but sure, why would I care?
It's a 20-day sail.
I don't have anything on my calendar.
Can you roll persuasion? Was it deception? Are you going to take them? I mean...
Gwyneth isn't lying. I know the others will walk out of it, but she isn't lying.
Persuasion.
How much time would you say has passed by now, Liam?
About 45
with Gwyneth
minutes.
being gone. Oh yeah, I said I would wait 10 minutes for Gwyneth.
Alright, so she's only been gone for 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, 4 to 5, not 45.
Oh yeah, that's what I...
No, I said 45 from when the battle ended. It's been 45 minutes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, she's only been gone for 5 minutes. They say, there's no point in believing you because you're with them. I saw a Nerian. You got a Nerian dwarf.
I didn't know what that means. I'm not from here.
They narrow their eyes. We could tell. You're some sort of Million Islander.
Maybe.
Look, if you're a Million Islander, you know how to sail. Let's just ditch them. Let's go. There's 60 of us. 59 points to one shot.
I can only, fly flying boats. You used to hunt. I have no idea how a boat on water works. How does it even move?
It doesn't matter. Just get on board. Let's leave your friend and we'll go.
I mean, I just killed those children's mother, and I just feel really bad about leaving.
There's a murmur across the crowd.
She was this giant bugbear, undead zombie thing, and
And then behind you hear, they killed Cinder! Boo! And everyone begins shouting, booing at you, and they're like, let's kill her! And they do just run for their crossbows and their hatchets. And the guy that you talked to with the bandana and the big hand on my moustache is like, look what you've done now, dwarf. And then
I have my weapon. I'm going to shoot one of them dead and talk them out of this.
Didn't we leave someone to guard them? This is
roll
silly.
Intimidation.
Maybe we did leave an automaton, so what the fuck happened to that one is a mystery.
Yeah, we're up to the automaton. I had to guard them.
Well, they only had 9 hit points.
They were tied up.
Yeah, they were tied up. Mm-hmm.
On a giant boat with multiple objects you can use to cut.
I mean, let me just point out as well, Gwendef would notice there are a lot more than you tied up.
Oh, fuck. This might not be optimal fighting conditions for me here.
Alright, so you shoot an arrow, skitters past the guy reaching for the crossbow, and it hits the crossbow, and he just goes... And they all just kind of turn towards you with their hatchets in hand. Some of them begin streaming down the gangplank, the one that is still there. And they're all brandishing their weapons, but don't really know how to use them, type thing.
I mean, you already told me you're merchants. I hunt dragons.
You hunt?
I shot a bugbear 4 times your size.
They all look back. Yeah, Zinda was
And
pretty
8
strong.
times your weight.
Yeah, the one at the front goes, Zinda was pretty strong, right? I mean, she could take us all on. And the guy with the handlebar moustache goes, if she killed Zinda, she can kill us all. And they all just kind of look towards you. Yeah, the boat's yours. Or they'll be dropping their weapons.
Great! I think we'll all warm up to each other.
You can... The one with the handlebar moustache says, you should come on board. Let me show you around.
I would like to use my scroll of sending to call Grill.
Give me the 20 words.
I don't need 20 words. Greenwich just pulls out the scroll. They escaped the ropes, and I'm on the boat.
Oh shit! And there's like a panic as the runs at the front begin running back up the gangplank. They're like, put it in the anchor! And they're all like, 4 of them are trying to run in circles on the anchor, the anchor mechanism. You can hear clink, 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 clink.
Keep going, man. They can't go anywhere.
Reneth is just gonna, sit down somewhere and just watch this unfold because she doesn't want to shoot these guys to death.
Losing our ship! No!
Well, Reneth is on the
Fire campaign!
Alright, so Grildo, you get the message, and I'm assuming you're bringing the crew?
Yeah, and I just replied to Gwyneth, coming.
Right.
That was my scroll to contact the Dragon Hunter. I hope you're happy about it because I don't have another
Oh, it was
one.
your choice.
Yeah, okay, so who's actually going? Are you going down Lantix?
I'll just shout, they've taken the boat and run.
Do I hear that?
Yeah, I'm assuming you do.
Then I'll go.
Right. Chester's like, oh, okay, I'll stay with the kids again. And he kind of like rubs his hands around his neck.
Reneth is just sitting there mumbling to herself, I just didn't want to get involved in political stuff. I just want to shoot the dragon.
As you guys arrive, they've only got the anchor about a quarter way up.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still going. And there's a bunch of them with like hatchets and crossbows just standing on the
Because I
edge.
forgot earlier, I will do this for the out of combat thing
Right.
we discussed.
Yep. And Arne, with your passive perception as well as Lantix, you notice that some of the crossbows aren't even loaded or even pulled back. They're just kind of brandishing them.
I also see Gwyneth just sitting there, so obviously there aren't much of them, right?
Let's try and solve many problems. And I guess Lantix will pull out a piece of paper, read the arcane runes upon it, and fling a 3rd level fireball into the side of the ship.
Holy shit!
You're burning our ship!
The ship goes,
My ship!
they're like, and as it does, they're like, ah, ah! Okay, and at that moment, fire does begin to spread, but pretty slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, get the jump! Some of them are jumping off the ship, some of them in the rigging just dive into the cold cave water, others are grabbing buckets.
I'll shoot whoever runs. I don't want this ship to burn. I won't shoot. I can't lie to you. You're in a really shitty situation. But can we, put out the fire?
I'm not so much about the fire. Did I manage to put a hole in the side of the ship?
Yeah, just about 7 foot by 7 foot hole.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit!
And you
Not
see
bad
that...
call, Antix, and I'll start force darting some parts of the area around it just to break it open.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you break it open, and as you break it open, you see there are a bunch of people below deck, all tied together, just like you tied the ones above.
Well, and I'll start running towards the ship to try and help them out.
Okay, yeah, they're like as the fire's spreading quite slowly, mind you, but you see that there is like maybe in a secret hold beneath deck about 40 slaves, all chained up, and that's what you've just revealed.
That's a pirate crew in the making.
Slavery's not
What
illegal.
a fucking awful bastard shit.
Right, anyway, I'll start moving there and trying to see if I can get them to... if there's enough time to walk out normally, I'll get them to do that, and if any of the crew tries to object, they're going to get a force dart to the face.
No, they don't. Most of the crew are now filing off the ship, thinking it's going to sink. Half of them are like, jumping into the water and swimming to the shore.
And it's just screaming at them to please come back.
And you guys do actually they fall into the shallows, but you could the way that they're tied, you could like lead them like in a double file like out of the hole. They all seem to be.
Yeah, that's fine.
They all seem to be the swamp folk from the northwest of Mokhul.
Yeah, I'll try and guide them all to safety.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you do. Great. And they're all now piled up around this area, just like as Gwendeth's running, screaming at sailors.
Well, this is a fucking Atlantic. Do you know if Zashida's back yet?
I haven't had any contact.
I see. Very well.
I don't think, anyway.
Right, what I'm going to do is, because of the way that this works, I can only send one scroll to one target per day.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that I know a lot of people in the military.
All right.
So what I'm going to try and do is try and send a scroll with 8 characters to each member of a unit, so they can piece it together and make a story out of it.
All right. So, just so you know most of the Hound Guard captains, and you know several different Blood Knights.
Yeah, let's do Blood Knights. They're a bit more intelligent.
Okay, so you know somebody that will respond, but you don't particularly like the guy. Would Grilda message him?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter for this case.
He's your old captain, the one you don't like, Buffler.
Well, I think he's useless, so that's a different story.
Yeah.
That's not about liking. That's about him being.
You know the Jehelti Kufu, the one that's on guard at your manor.
Oh. Yeah.
Right.
Send it to him and a few of the people who are stationed around the house, which I'm sure I've seen a couple of times in the last few days. So let me know how many people I can send to, and I'll write something out.
All right, you could send to all the Blood Knights that the 4 Blood Knights that are guarding your manor, including your
4.
old squad mate.
5. Okay.
Yep.
I can send one to Randall. That's 6.
Yep. And you can send one to your sister.
Yeah, we'll do that. So that's 7 if I need it.
You can imagine they're all in the manor and they all get these odd messages. They all just walk out, stroking the back of their neck and like, right, I just got this. And they're all like sitting at the table trying to piece it together.
Okay, can you just move me to the world map for a sec? To the Mokhul map, sorry. Thank you. And then I'll need a few minutes.
Alright, I guess. Okay, so you've got basically now a group of slaves, all chained together, silent. A bunch of sailors who are now like huddled up near the coffins. And the ship is not totally on fire and it's died out, but there is now a massive hole and a burn mark on its port side.
When the fuck do I wake up?
I'm going to say around about now, and you're outside with your daughters.
Fuck for that.
When you wake up, but you see, first thing you see is both your daughters standing there next to you, talking. One of them, your eldest, has tears streaming down her face still.
Oh, what the fuck happened?
They both turn to you, Papa? And that's when Mimu just lists off a lot. Yeah, so... Right, so what happened is, Aziza turned up, like, a couple of days ago, and she was all like, you're meant to be dead, you stole my man from me, and, like, then Mother was like, I'll give you this, and then she brings up a fist and goes, ha ha ha! They had a fight and a scuffle, and then this guy turned up, who looks, like, really flabby, and had all this flesh on him, and he's very veiny, and he turned into you, but I saw him turn into you, and I knew, and I saw a vision, and I knew that vampires were coming for us, so I told Mum we need to run. Aziza said that she could protect us, but Mother hit her, and then Mother went crazy and clawed at her chest and killed her, and then she said we needed to leave, and we got on a boat, and then we came here, and then I found out that these people here were planning to release a load of dead people on the city.
Right. Glad we stopped that bit then.
And then I got this, and she holds up a palm, and there's a triangle, a yellow triangle with a yellow eye. She goes, and I had a dream of an old lady who said I need to find her, and now I don't know what I'm doing. And she begins to cry.
Yeah, that's weird. And I'll just grab both of them and just like console them of what I can.
Yeah. And they both fall into you. Go, but that dwarf friend of yours killed Mama. She came back to us again, and they killed her.
Yeah, that wasn't you, Mum.
It was Mother.
I'm just like holding them to my chest and just like shaking my head, solemn. After a couple of seconds of that, then I'm guessing I'm like, right, where are my friends? Where the fuck are we?
They point towards the trapdoor. You realise you're outside the tomb.
Ah, shit. Right, back in the old. Come on.
Okay, and Mimu seems to be the one not crying. However, Fixu follows you, still crying as she goes. And you can hear a lot of commotion down the tunnel towards the ship.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, so once I get down the tunnel, put them down. I'm like, right, stay here. Look after her. Stay here. I'll turn around and then make my way to the ship.
I'll reconsider that one and change it before I send it.
Okay, so Rebels v Bowen's boat at Hunter's Island.
Yeah, I'll send it as Hunt Isle instead of Hunter's Eye.
Got it. Boat sank.
And then the family send help, boat sank 40 slaves.
Yeah, the boat is still actually floating, surprisingly.
Maybe it is now.
Yeah.
But
Fucking battery in 5 minutes, and I'm fucking got him with my fucking 80-foot dash.
I would like to scream to the slaves, where's the key to your chains?
They all just kind of shuffle their heads. And the smell coming off of them is something filth. Rot.
Brenda, don't worry about it. I've sent for help. They should be here within an hour or two. We just need to organize things here until then.
I would like the boat not to sink until then.
Yeah, I think that's...
I'd begin a short rest while we wait.
And I hear like the cracking of the wood under the fire.
Mm-hmm. Right, so anyone else doing anything during this short rest?
Well, I'm gonna take a fucking bucket and try to
Like I
fire
said,
the boat.
the fire's actually gone out. It didn't spread very far.
Okay.
There's a hole in the ship, but it's above the water line, and it's spread halfway down the ship, but it was kind of put out by a lot of sailors who were throwing buckets over the side. So it's blackened and charred and will need repair, but...
Is there any sailors left over, or did they all leave?
No, like I said, they're all huddled by the coffins. The ones that leapt into the water kind of swam to the shore, which is the shore that you're in, the cave.
Just hustling to the boat, so getting there as quick as I can.
Okay, guys, I think we all learned our lesson here. I think we should just not fight. I think we had a good thing going, and, you ruined it. And then Lantix fireballed the boat, which I think was uncalled.
Alright, so anyone else doing anything during this time in the hour?
Fucking hustling.
Yeah, what do you mean hustling?
Hustling our way to the boat.
You would have made it there within 2 minutes.
Alright, well, once I'm there, I survey the area. What do I see?
A lot.
Hull and boat.
Yep. You see the whole thing, the two sets of sailors, the sailors on the left, or the right of you, sorry, and the slaves on the left. You see Grildar sitting there casting spells, weaving runes in the air. You see Lantix leaning against the wall, I'm assuming, resting.
Yep.
Gwendef shouting at the sailors, giving a pep talk.
A very bad pet dog, mind you.
Gwendif! What the fuck have you done to our boat?
Well, Lantix threw a fireball at him. I did.
Lantix, what the fuck are you doing to our boat?
It's not our boat.
Not yet.
It is.
You know how many dragons you can hunt with a boat?
Does it look like you're muted again, Chris? But does it look like McGrath is like in angry rage mode again?
No. This looks like he's just generally Macra angry, frustrated.
Muted. Muted. Still muted. Can't hear you.
I don't know. Anyway.
Hello?
Yeah.
Fuck me, Discord. No, yeah, just general anger, not berserker anger.
By the way, just Chester's nowhere to be found. Like, as in, you left the kids with him. When you woke up, Macra, he wasn't there.
I wouldn't know if he was meant to be there or not. I'm more concerned with bigger pressing issues like my fucking boat.
Macra, this is completely unrelated to the fireball and the boat, and but I think your children might want to kill me. I'm fine with that, but they could just wait till I slay the dragon.
Right, yes. And as I hear this conversation, I'll walk over to Lantix and explain what I heard the children say. Or what I heard Mimu say, rather. So, Lantix, when we got outside, Mimu mentioned that she's not actually dead, but she seemed very dead to me, don't you agree?
I do? Could she perhaps have been referring to how she was previously? The undead state?
No, don't think so.
Well, the situation here is semi-resolved. Perhaps I should go and check on her again.
If you could.
Very well.
Once you've recovered, of course. I wouldn't want you to face her by yourself, unarmed, so to say, if something bad were to happen.
No, I feel like that's not going to help me even if I was restored. She's quite powerful. I'll keep a distance while I watch.
Very well. Thank you.
I'll take a casual saunter out while still resting. I assume I can just wander casually and rest. Ah, Mr. Decker. Where did you find that? Which corpse?
Has it got many corks in it?
Who was the jacketed fellow?
The alchemist. Has he got many? Has he got many corks in?
Lucky you. We do have work to do there, Mr. Decker, if you wouldn't mind accompanying me. Oh, may I have a look at that? Give it here, Mr. Decker. I'll break that wine jug.
Why did you try?
Well, I guess when he throws it then, I'll go and pick it up. I'll trade you. I'll just kind of like tentatively hold the jug out with an open hand as well for the card. I would like the card, please. Oh, very well then. And he wanders off swigging from the jug.
Oh no, I was muted apparently. Whoops. Yeah, so he's like, let's catch up. He was all like, he's found a jug, it's infinite alcohol, throws against the wall. You were like, wanted to swap for the card that he had, and he's trying to offer you braces. What did you say in reply?
Very well then. And he wanders off swinging from the jug.
No, wait, halt! That's not how you swig from that jug.
Oh, fucking! He's casting magic. Kill him. Todd's card just dying off screen here. He's not here.
No, come here, Lantix. I'll trade for the card. I don't know how to use it, but it is shiny. And he brings it out in his hand.
As I say, I'll do the kind of half exchange, like hold the jug out, hold the hand out.
He's like, give me the jug. The jug's worth more than a piece of paper.
Good. Here you go.
Alright, so yeah, he hands the card and takes the jug. I'm assuming you give him the jug.
I do.
Alright, so I'll delete the alchemy jug from his character sheet. No, delete the arcane warhead card. So you get the arcane warhead card.
Lovely. I'll deal with that when I have spell slots that
yeah.
Reasonable.
I thought you wouldn't be able to take a look at it at the moment. Okay, so as you pick up the card, it is something familiar to you that should be alien to this world. There's an image of an arcane warhead. And it says, at the top, the title of the card is Foolish Destruction.
Nice. I look forward to investigating this card.
So you do.
But for now, I have pressing matters, and I will check on Mrs. Ra.
Alright, so she's still there. Like, she hasn't moved.
And then I'll resume my hiding spot.
Alright, cool.
Almost as good as last time.
The rest of you, Chester saunters into the area where you all are, sees what's going on, and goes, I have found a wonder of the world. And he's swigging from a jug.
Gwendolyn's prep talk has at this point moved to her personal backstory, and she's now just explaining. And I kind of feel bad about it, because in some way I am their El Diablo. I have killed their mother. So, it's just this really weird feeling.
The guy with the handlebar mustache is like, have you tried investigating this dragon? You say she owns an infirmary, right?
She does, yeah.
Now, what have you tried, finding out why? Why would a dragon need one? I'm asking you that question, but shouldn't that be the question you're asking yourself? Why would
Gwendolyn looks like very shocked at this.
Why would a dragon have an infirmary? Is it a personal feeding supply or something? Oh wow, people die here. Maybe she kills people on purpose and feeds on them.
It's clearly so fucking Gwendolyn can't nuke her from orbit because she's got casualties all around her.
I kind of didn't think about this. I thought she just liked helping sick people, to be honest.
Why would a black dragon like helping sick people? I've heard they're toxic incarnate, right?
Yeah, I know that, but she dressed really fancy, and I was like, maybe she'd change.
Wait, so right, stop. All of the sailors are laughing now. They're like, we're picturing a big black dragon in a tutu. Come on, she dresses fancy.
No, she has a human form.
A human form. Dragons don't have human forms. That's stupid.
What? Don't insult my drag. Well, you can. I guess you can insult her.
Chester, where did you leave Lantix?
Where did I leave Lantix? I gave him a card and he fucked right off. And he just sits on the floor and begins drinking. Goes to offer
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Goes to offer one of the slaves the jug, and he goes, "No, you've got dirty lips." Didn't used to drink.
Wow.
I'll sigh deeply at Chester, and I'm going to find out where Lantix went.
Before you leave, Grilda, these guys are actually really okay. Can we not turn them in?
If they are really okay, the law will process them fairly.
They said they're gonna get hanged.
Yeah, process fairly is fucking bollocks. The Empire's never processed anything fair.
Anyway, with that, I'll at least trust Gwenda to not murder the slaves while I'm gone.
Well, she's just I'll work on it. I think he can warm up to you guys.
So Chester stands up as well and looks at all the slaves and says, I find myself suddenly flush with cash. How much to purchase one of your fine selves? They're all just shuffle away from him.
Chester, ask them if they want to be pirates. I need a crew for Wave Cleaver.
So, when the shield has disappeared, and I'll go over to Gwendeth, and I'm like, yeah, Lantix is definitely not going to want to keep this boat. That's a double for Grilda.
Oh, I'm in the we should keep this boat and save these people camp, but I feel like that's our job.
Handlebar Mustache says, right, can I interject for just one moment?
I just put my hand over his face.
What?
Yeah.
No,
he's just a really smart fella. He told me a bunch of things about El Diablo I haven't even considered.
Please, may I interject?
I'm just in the keep the boat camp. Saving them's near the...
We could come to some kind of deal, my friendly bugbear. How about you take all the treasure? How about you take all the treasure in the hold, and then we disappear, and you don't see us again?
But then you disappear on the boat.
Yeah, then that involves us not having a boat.
Well, what I'm saying is the Empire doesn't have to know we were part of a rebellion. You just let us go.
Why don't we? Where do you want to go? What's your plans from here on out? That don't include having a boat.
Don't include dying.
You can survive without a boat. Where would you go if you didn't have a boat?
But we stay on this island.
May I point out that we are on an island filled with...
we'll transport you somewhere on the boat. But if you were to be transported and then not have a boat anymore...
Port Phobos.
Right, so...
It's only 20 days, Macro. And if we're on a boat to Port Phobos, vampires can't kill us.
We drop you off at Port Phobos. We give you a fifth of the shit at the bottom, and that'll be your payment of getting yourself there.
2/5.
I'll just fucking look at him. A fifth, and that's after I evaluate it. That's fifth, subject to me being generous, and then we leave you in Port Phobos, and then we have the boat. Because we might not even get to keep the boat. We might bring it back here, and these arseholes not allow us to have it.
Our fifth will be the slaves.
I mean, that's kind of...
Your fifth and what? What are you going to do with the slaves?
Sell them.
You said our fifth will be the slaves.
1/5 will be the slaves. Right.
Can't you take a different fifth?
Nope.
I thought I'd make these guys my pirate crew.
Yeah.
That'll make a poor pirate crew, my dwarvish friend.
Well, everyone starts low, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I'm a fan of the whole slavery angle, to be honest. What were they? Why are they slaves?
Swamp folk. They're just captured, but you assume. Wow.
How much is like a slave worth? Can I just buy them off you?
You see,
If it's
like
a fifth, it's a fifth. It doesn't matter if the monetary value.
You see that you might have caught him between like a lie that he was trying to tell. He kind of like goes, "They're not worth much," and you just see the stuttering in his.
Okay, where do you really want the slaves?
Oh, they're prime cargo.
Look at them.
I grab him around the throat and pick him up. Well, more on the shoulder so he can still talk. And why do you want the cargo?
It's worth
This
money.
prime cargo.
Worth money.
So it's not a fifth of the holdings then, is it? Fifth in monetary values, and I'm just shaking him at this point.
He's like, no, it's
Stop
not. No, it's
not.
not.
Negotiations.
No, it's not. It's not a fifth. They're worth more than 4/5.
Why are they worth so much? And I'll stop shaking him at this point.
They're slaves. Are you an idiot? Sorry. He backs away.
Yeah, I've still got hold of him. He's still elevating there. He ain't going nowhere.
How much is a slave worth?
It's just, I didn't realise slaves were just worth this much. I'm just having this general conversation whilst I'm holding him aloft.
They're worth 50 platinum each.
Shit me.
We could
Right.
buy a boat.
Right. Yeah, and you know what I was saying with considering piracy? Slavers is too far into it. We're not considering being slavers, are we?
No, I just got caught in the moment, Macro.
Marco's thinking to himself and really considering becoming a slaver. Right, no slaves. I'll give you, excluding the holding. So you're saying that they're worth 4/5. So excluding the slaves, I'll give you a third of the holdings that doesn't include the slaves.
It's just pure gold and goods traded to us from the Phoeboans.
But don't you want the gold and the goods? I feel like...
No,
We're going to give him we'll give him a third of that. We'll drop on Tebow, and then the slaves can either be freed or become part of our crew. And then we can have a really racist scene where they pick us up and all call us Misa.
That's a good plan. I feel like you should agree with this because Macro might choke you.
Oh, Curtis.
And we really have to start, sailing away because I think like there's
other people are coming. So you've got 3 seconds before I throw you overboard and find someone else to negotiate with, and I'll start squeezing his shoulder.
Okay, you can free them.
I'll drop him. Right. Do we bother convincing the other two to come along? Or
I think they'll get around to it,
They're going to be a pain in the arse here, aren't they? I love Grildar, but he's so...
And Landing's kind of fireballed the boat, and so...
Chester.
Yeah, that was also annoying. Is Chester Acker on the ship with
No,
us?
he's down on the shore, roaring drunk. Absolutely drunk, singing songs, swinging the jug around. You notice that his purse is bulging, and he just kind of like throws a load of like silver pieces over
Just
himself.
throwing around.
He's absolutely roaring drunk. And you notice he's got some braces, and he goes, "They don't even work when you're wearing armor, but I'm going to wear them anyway. Because they're pretty," and puts them on.
Okay, Makra. I'm gonna throw a coin. Hits, we tell them.
No, I reckon we just go and we leave a note with Pessad down there. I'm taking them braces off him as well.
Now, he's going to one of the slaves. "Do you know any ancient magics?" And they're like, just saying nothing. "I don't think so." As he wanders off to one of the sailors. He's like, "How about ancient magics?"
Okay,
Right.
guys, everyone ready the ship. We gotta move it before.
Yeah, you ready the ship. I'll go down the ramp. I'm going to grab Chastazaka. I'm legging him up. I'm taking the braces off him. And then I'm telling him the message.
Now, as you walk towards him, he's got a sparkly dress out, and he's like, I think you'd look fantastic in this handlebar. And puts like a sparkly purple dress over the guy with the moustache, like kind of holding it, and he goes, it's your colour, of course. And then kind of puts it back in his satchel. And he goes, oh, he looks like he's after something, and he runs. He sees you coming and just
I've got 40 foot of movement.
Yeah, you catch up.
I'll grab him.
Yeah, what do you want?
I'll tip him on the deck. I'll grab his alchemy jug off him.
No, that's mine.
Start pouring it on his face.
Delicious.
And then as I'm doing that, nick the braces off him.
Okay, so you get
Drop the alchemy jug back on him.
Okay, he says,
right.
I was going to give you the braces anyway.
Yeah, right. And then tell them two we're going to Tebow. We'll be back in 20 days.
You
Make sure we're not coming back as pirates.
Chester laughs and goes, I'm drunk, but I know you can't go to Phoebo on a boat.
We're going.
You addled-minded idiot.
I pick the alchemy drug back up and drop it on his face this time, and then make my way out.
No, he's like, I've had your. He just says, your daughter hits harder than that, and begins drinking more.
Shit, the kids, they're outside.
Gwyneth is just shooting people on the boat, and meanwhile complimenting the guy at the handle.
I'll run up and go grab the kids quick.
Okay, you go to grab the kids. They're still there.
On the shoulders, I'll leg back down. I'm on the ship.
What are you doing? I mean, I'm there, so.
Yep.
Do I grab the kids? No, I'll leave Grillball to look after him. He's an adequate foster father for now.
And
I'm getting the braces. I'm getting on the ship.
I'm saying that this negotiation has taken a while, and at that moment, at the cave entrance, maybe 300 foot down this cave, a big shadow just gets projected down the cave as you see a Nerian warship block the cavern entrance.
Oh, that's some fucking bullshit. It's definitely not been an hour. Let us have a ship.
Okay, guys. Change of plans. I know none of you.
Upon seeing the ship, Macro just drops to his knees, defeated. Oh, what it was a ship.
The ship does pass the cave entrance.
No, back on the ship.
Back on the plan.
And we make our way.
And
slaves, we are leaving.
Alright, so you put the slaves back on their benches, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, I assume I would have seen.
No, yeah, you see it
come up, right?
No, I've thought to myself, I've got the brace in hand, I've gone to take a few steps forward to go grab the kids, and I'm like, no, because I've left the kid, you've gone up that way, and I'm like, no, you can look after him, and I'm turning back on my heel and coming back on the ship, so unless you're coming down to the ship with the kids.
No, so if I would have heard or seen you coming, I would have followed you. But, yeah.
No, I wouldn't have gone that way if I knew you were there. I'm avoiding you like the plague at the moment.
We're trying to steal a boat, Anna.
Yeah. And we're off to Tebow.
Like, that's the most landlocked city in the continent. You're onto some sort of assumptions that you can get there.
Where'd they go to Port Phobos?
Yeah, I don't know.
We're off to Tebow.
Yeah, we're off to Port.
We're off to
Yeah, even Chester, drunk, puts his foot on the prow. He's like, to Tebow!
Chesty, no, you're staying here. And I push him back onto the shore, and then
He goes, I didn't like you anyway. You smell like musk.
and pull the gangplank up so we kind of get on. Tell them what we're doing.
No.
You can tell them. You can have the big bugbear kill. I'll give it to you. You can be the one that killed her. Just tell them.
And you notice that there's another long projected shadow near the cave entrance. There's another warship passes.
We're getting out there. We're going.
How many are there? I feel like we don't have a good chance here, Macra.
How long's it been since the message was sent?
About 30 to 40 minutes.
Oh, fucking hell, that's definitely enough time for him to get in. I think we're going to have to give up the boat, and hopefully they just let us keep it, but they're not going to let us keep it, are they?
Maybe they'll let us keep a different boat that doesn't have a hole in it.
Right. Bag of holding. We nick as much. We nick as much stock out of the hold as we can and keep that for ourselves.
Yep.
And then say the city can have the rest of the holds, and then we ask if we'll keep the ship.
That you can dictate this. It's hilarious.
This is me dictating the plan and hoping that it comes to reality.
Cool handlebar aside, you can tell them you're with me and you weren't here from.
They're not going to think that we're a part of the ship.
Right.
Like, we got grilled off. Like, you'll just tell them what's what.
He's running down and, like, rolling some of the Fibo and guard bodies off of the edge of the ship into the water. And he's like, let's pretend they were never here.
Oh, that's actually really good.
We were just transporting dead bodies to the tomb. Yeah?
The sarcophaguses are still...
I mean, he goes, we'll get fined for not burning them, rather than get hanged for terrorism.
Oh yeah, sure.
I guess
tell them anything
can survive
to anyone.
But then you lot get scot free, and then we've getting none of the rewards.
Yeah,
for
you'll probably get hanged.
Wait, why are we getting?
I'll throw that one overboard. As we're dealing with another slave.
Wait, what?
The handlebar's going overboard. I'll talk to one of the other slaves.
A murmur goes across the crowd as they go, yeah, they were part of the rebellion, weren't they?
I shoot one of them.
And they all falls over, and that's where we'll end today's session. Fucking hell, you guys. I honestly. Anyway.
I just wanted a ship. What did I?
So wait a minute.
Fucking,
Rocket, you are not here for 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Alright, okay. So we'll be back next week, minus a Rocket.